Welcome back to Little Snickers, baby. I'm Michael Fuccarini here with Jean-Benet Del Calo.
Hey, everybody. John Del Calo here.
Jean-Benet Del Calo, Jacob from Matera.
Hey.
Danny Dubs. Boys, man, I love talking squirting stuff with you.
Oh, yeah.
You fucking dead balls.
This I actually did start because of dessert, not because of sex.
Wow,
This conversation.
What are those things called that you fed me that I hate you for?
The Taco Bell Cinnabon Delight.
So John gave me these things a couple months ago, these Taco Bell Cinnabon Delights, where they're these sweet powdered balls, and when you bite into them, hot liquid comes out.
Hot cream-colored liquid.
An insane thing to trick somebody into eating.
I didn't even think of it. It's second nature to me to bite something and have it come in my mouth. So I apologize for not warning you.
And Jake, I'm mad at you too. You could have gave me a heads up as well.
I thought it were good. I didn't see a problem with it until you guys said something. I'm like, oh, yeah, you're right. This is gross.
Yeah, you were already fingering your third one.
Mm-hmm.
Where to put my fucking fingers?
So for those of you out there listening that had somebody bust in your mouth without any kind of heads up, I'd like to formally apologize on their behalf because I now understand
My God.
the error of my previous ways.
Never done it.
I've only done it once, and I listen when I'm corrected.
I'm like the third class in the Titanic, just at the gate, like, please, come on, just let me in. Let me just come through, please. And nope. We drowned.
How are you guys doing?
How are we doing?
Yeah.
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm pretty good, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And now you got a
I got a little treat for you tonight.
you got a surprise box for us.
I do.
A mystery box, which normally, I think it's just been so long. Normally, it would have raised my blood pressure just seeing you come in
Yes.
with something that I don't know what it is.
Yep.
Normally, we'd be blindfolded
Yeah.
at the old place.
Yep.
And then we would have no idea what you were up to.
Right.
But now at least we know it's contained and you're not approaching us with a cream-filled cinnamon treat.
Yeah. So I want to start fucking with you guys more. And
What a weird thing to say after you tent your hands.
and I think the best way to do that is to start light and work up heavy.
All right.
It's just like living. It's like it's easy to start,
Right.
and then you want to kill yourself by the time you're 30.
It's an Aerosmith lyric, I think, right?
Oh man, I'm pissed about that. Aerosmith, they're shutting down the Aerosmith ride,
I heard.
and I'm going to Disney next month with my damn family.
The Florida
Oh,
one?
They're shutting it down. Yeah,
Why?
They're changing the band, right?
they're modifying it somehow. I don't know what they're doing to it.
I thought they were updating the musical act.
Could be.
What if they do Harry Styles?
Oh, I'd love it.
That'd be cool, huh?
They need to redo that whole fucking ride. That thing sucked.
You hated the Rock and Roller Coaster?
Yeah, I thought it was terrible.
God, I can't stand
After the roller coaster before that, the one that went up into the sky and then took us way down into the frickin' land.
That was exciting.
Yeah.
And I'll never forget that you said you released yourself into the night.
Man.
Fully into the night.
Yes, there you go. All right.
It was a life-changing experience.
Now, before I spoil the both of you with your treat,
Oh, God.
I want to make sure that we're doing a Stinkers episode first.
Okay, yeah.
So, John, can you do the honors?
Flip that coin.
That was a nice ping. But it didn't
All right.
ping for me.
exactly
It
what I
punged
wanted.
for you.
So, what I'd like to do right now.
I'm fucking nervous.
Oh, don't be nervous. So, Jake, here's what I'm going to do. You don't have to be nervous because I'm going to give John his treat first. John, for this, I would like you to close your eyes and keep them closed until I present you with what I'm going to present you with. All right?
Should I close my eyes now as
No,
well?
you can keep yours open,
Do
Jason.
we have different treats?
I like how
No?
the side of the box says, get excited, I'm here. Very disturbing.
I don't like. It's so unnatural to keep my eyes closed.
Oh my God, why is it
brother.
moving? Oh, my God.
So just sit still, John, and I'm going to hand this to you.
Okay.
Jake.
Yes. Do you want me to close my eyes?
No, keep your eyes open.
Okay.
Because you're going to get yours next. And John, I want you to keep yours closed.
I am. I'm not biting it with my eyes closed. Though.
Good. So just keep your eyes closed. And Jake, if you could just briefly keep things going while I stand up to present what I have to present to John.
Sure, okay.
Jake,
so-
you see it?
You see, I see everything.
And he's going to put it in my hand?
Yeah, I don't know about this, man. This is kind of crazy, but hold on, watch. Lower your hands. Mike wants to hand you your... I didn't think he was going to do that. it to him.
This is expensive clothing.
Oh. Oh, man.
And now you're not going to do it to Jake? Why isn't Jake's?
Wait, hold on. Look at the camera real quick.
You didn't even tell me to brace myself.
God damn. Oh, John.
How did you keep it off of my...
Now, there's one other pie, and Danny and Jake, if you guys want to split that one, you're welcome to. It's in the box.
I can't have any of the other one?
That's it. You got a whole one to yourself.
You fucking piece of shit.
Was that so bad, John?
I don't know yet.
Man, I wish I used chocolate pudding.
Where did you... I'm glad you did it, man. Thank you for that.
You're welcome, John.
I guess I should be thanking you for that.
You're welcome. Yes,
It looks like John after a night on the John Mayer tour bus.
Jake, you bitch. All right, I'm gonna try.
Well, you clean yourself up.
I'm not going to. I'm gonna do the whole thing like this.
Jake, do you mind licking his face clean?
Oh, my God.
I wish we had a dog here.
Oh man.
Oh, man. You're wasting all that whipped
Listen,
cream.
we're just getting warmed up here.
I always wondered what it would be like.
Was it everything you hoped it would?
Yeah. Do you what? Where did you get that? What is it? I thought it's just something they do on Nickelodeon.
No, that's just whipped cream.
But did you do it yourself?
I had my daughter prepare it.
She did a great job.
Thank you.
Is there a pie crust under there?
No, there's not.
Oh. Well, then it's just mediocre.
Do you want to know why I did this to you?
Not yet. I want to more concentrate on getting cleaned up. But sure, go ahead and talk while I'm doing my thing.
Jake, do you want to know why I did this to John?
I might have to hit the bathroom for a wet paper towel.
All right, do what you need to do.
Why? What happened?
Because the stinker that we're covering tonight was the first person to use the pie in the face gag on film.
Whoa, really?
Yep.
Is it Charlie Chaplin?
No, close. It's a gentleman by the name of Roscoe Conkling Fatty Arbuckle.
What?
Ever heard the name, dickhead?
I've been
Jake, I'm looking at John, not you.
Okay, yeah. I've been called it every day since grade school. Yes.
Maybe we just pause for 1 minute.
Yeah, go ahead. Do what you need to do, and we'll keep things going here. But yeah, John, when you get back, we're going to talk about Fatty Arbuckle. A great job not getting that whipped cream all over the place, man. You really...
That was you.
Oh, thank you. Again, you complimented me, Jake.
Look at that. My God.
Hey, great. Can I have the paper towel?
Yeah, go ahead, buddy. Do what you need to do.
Great, you wouldn't give it back.
Does anybody have a gun?
No, we don't have a gun, John.
My God. So we're covering like a celebrity.
Yeah, this is nice. So this is like the first major celebrity scandal.
Okay.
It's the first person to get canceled.
Really? I had no idea he had scandals about this dude.
Yeah, very, very weird, fucked up situation because he was charged. Well, he was accused of both rape and murder. And I don't know.
Eesh.
So I've read a ton about him. I've watched a ton about him, and I just don't know. But
yeah,
I think one thing I can settle upon is that he was a very funny man.
Yeah.
Who had a very unfortunate upbringing. And he was called fatty, but he wasn't even that fat, Jake.
Oh, tell me. I get it all the time. I'm like, come on, guys.
He was, when he passed, I believe he was 266 pounds.
That's like the average American.
Yeah, it's like, I'm probably 210 right now.
Damn.
So like 50 pounds heavier than me, and I would have been a fatty at that time.
Yeah, you could make weight. We can get you there.
I believe I can. And this is a funny thing that I found out about Fatty Arbuckle as well, Jake. He was actually paid extra with the more weight that he gained.
God damn it. I missed my life calling.
If you want to take out your phone right now and email your boss, you can do that because...
Could you imagine?
Yeah, I would love to do that.
Instead of a 401k, they just give me every like $20 every 5 pounds. I'd be dead in a week.
Jake, I would love to do that for you. We can make that happen.
Yeah.
Let's pledge to gain weight the rest of this year, all right? Can we pinky pledge from across the room that you and I are both going to gain as much weight as possible?
All right. Hopefully this doesn't mess up John. Hopefully our promise doesn't go straight to John. You know what I mean?
Why, are you worried about him gaining weight too?
Yeah.
Well, just to let you guys know, remember, you guys promised to get ripped this year.
Oh, fuck.
So, wait.
Right.
But John's not here. We could make him get ripped. And you guys get to enjoy putting on weight.
And also on a technicality, I've ripped a lot of things and I've never looked ripped. So on a technicality, I think we could still get ripped.
Well, I would like to see what else you're going to rip.
Mike, I don't even want to. I shouldn't say it. I broke a bed having sex the other day.
What?
Yeah, I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to admit it.
What kind of bed was this, Jake?
A nice,
Bunk?
sturdy. No.
You still funking? You still funking on the top bunking?
It was a Raymore and Flanagan. And my wife was there, not Raymore or Flanagan, just to clarify.
They were jerking off in the corner.
Yeah. I went into beast mode and it did not. The bed.
Yeah, beds don't have beast modes. No. I think that the Sealy Posturepedics might have beast mode that you could program into there, but man. Regular beds don't. Were you proud of yourself?
I was so proud of myself, but it took me like another 45 minutes to come because I had to try to fix the bed.
That's jarring.
Yeah, and I did it naked too, which is even more jarring.
Oh my God, Jake!
I was using my penis to as a magnet to pick at the screws and try to put the wood back together.
Did you get it fixed?
It's fallen once again since, but I'm working on.
Oh my God, Jake!
I could just work on losing weight, but I'm working on that. But I will also try to find a new bed ASAP.
Would you consider an air mattress?
I would be afraid of the violent popping noise it would create in the middle of the night.
John, I hope you're cleaned up because you just missed something extraordinary.
I did not want to tell you guys this at all.
I'm glad you told me because I'm about to tell John. Do you want to tell John now?
No, you can tell him.
This past week, Jake broke a bed having intercourse.
You dirty dog. Jake, you horny bastard.
Yeah.
So,
I do hope it was your Merida bed.
It was.
who?
A Merida bed?
A Mariners.
Sorry, I got some cream in my brain. Left over from just a moment ago. How coincidental was it that we were talking about cream busting in our mouths, and then times when we didn't expect it, and you had a fucking literal cream pie ready for me
yeah.
this entire time.
I feel
Did
like...
you drive the conversation towards cream?
I did not. You did.
Purpose?
You brought it up. One of you guys brought up that fucking Cinnabon grossness.
So fucking bizarre.
Yeah.
I felt like you were leading the witness a little bit.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
And fun.
Thank you.
And you were so lucky you didn't get it on this new birthday hat. I would have been...
I would have got
been
another
distraught.
one. Let me guess. It's limited edition. There's only 13 in the world. It's you and Kyrie Irving and 11 black Israelites have it.
Yes, you'd have to buy it on StockX aftermarket. That is correct.
Wow. Well, good for you. You look very nice. And
All right, there's a second pie. That's for them to eat?
yeah, why would I do it to them?
What is it for? Why did you just need...
I don't know, because I figured Jake might want it.
Thank you, Mike.
Jake and Danny got their own pie if they want it. If not, they don't have to eat it.
Was there ever a question of whose face you were going to put the pie into?
Not in the least.
Well, that's all I needed to know. Thank you.
All right, so we're talking Fatty Arbuckle now. John.
He's really the originator of the bit.
It is. He's the first one to do it.
Was he a silent film guy?
He was.
But
now, there is some footage of him speaking as well.
Okay.
But most of his work was done in silent film.
Not the alleged rape and murder. That was not.
No.
That was not silent.
That wasn't. Jake, why are you doing this already?
No, I'm just saying.
There's another pie here, Jake.
Where's the dunce cap?
But I was telling Jake that Fatty was incentivized to gain weight. Contractually, he had stipulations built into his contract where it's like, okay, if you gain 50 pounds, this is how much extra you're going to be paid.
By the studio that he worked for?
If you gained 100 pounds, this is how much extra you would be paid.
Oh my God.
I know, man. What a fucking life.
Dude. Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
And he wasn't even that fat. At his heaviest, I think he was 266. Now, I think that's when he died. That's what he was at.
How tall was he? 5'1"?
No. That's a great question that I don't know.
Toad walking around.
No, I know other silent film stars that he was in cahoots with, Buster Keaton and Charlie Chaplin. Buster was 5'5" and Charlie Chaplin was 5'4". So both of those were little guys. Mm-hmm. Now
he was bigger than both of them?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I can picture him towering over them next to them on screen.
Yeah, and he was really something. Fatty Arbuckle was really something to behold because he was very agile. And if you guys ever seen you've probably seen Chaplin Buster Keaton at all?
Sure.
A little bit, yeah.
The best. It's so much fun watching those
Buster
guys.
famously did a lot of his own stunts that were incredibly dangerous, right?
He did. And
Moving trains, fucking
Yeah.
incredible.
house facades falling on top of them.
There's a great segment on this channel called Every Frame a Picture. It's a YouTube channel. And there's a segment on Buster Keaton called The Art of the Gag. And it just shows different stunts of his that were just hallmarks of his career and how he performed those. And on top of that, too, they speak about how wonderful he was and how amazing he was at just picking the right angle to film things. Because it's like you could see there's one specific gag that they show that involves like the fucking spare tire on a car detaching from the car as it drives away while he's
Yeah.
holding onto the spare tire. And they show the difference it makes in the angle that he chose
Wow.
to put out and how much funnier that is compared with the other angle that they shot. So all these people were just truly remarkable in everything they did. Now, Fatty was the originator of all this. He came before all of them.
Did we already, did I miss his year of birth and place of birth?
We didn't even cover that yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to get cleaned up.
Thanks. I do have one more question.
Yeah, hit me with it.
Pie related, of course. Is that the first time you ever pied somebody in the face? It was so smack dab in the middle.
I think I got my kids before.
Really? Yeah, you've practiced.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
That wasn't a first man's pie. That was too centered.
I think I did. I can't be. I know they got me pretty good one weekend, so I think I could just be imagining this in my dolphin
Could've been
brain.
a perk fever dream.
But yeah, they got me good one time. There was a snowstorm, and they said, "All right, if you go outside in your underwear and come back in, they were going to give me something."
They're gonna lock the fucking door on you.
Well, that's exactly what they did. Oh no, it was to go outside in your underwear and do a snow angel, and then come back inside. Now, as soon as I got down to the snow angel, the door slams and they locked it.
Oh my God. What did you do? Did you yell like, is anyone filming this?
So if I did do it, it happened then.
Okay.
I have a vague recollection of smearing something in their faces.
Seems like it might have been snow.
Yeah, it might have been. Yeah, yeah. But back to Fatty.
As quickly as we can.
He was born March 24th, 1887 in Smith Center, Kansas.
Okay.
Salt of the earth.
1887.
That's what I said, dickhead.
Goddamn. Goddamn to the year, not to the rude remark that you called me.
His parents were named William and Molly. His father's name was William B. Goodrich, which he'll later take on when he becomes a director. And people thought that name was chosen as a way for him to tell the world that we'll be good. That was his vow. I don't know about that, but
You read that on the...
it sounded good.
Okay.
So his parents, they had 9 kids together. And his parents, William and Molly, they were both small people. Both small, both skinny. And his father hated him so much at birth. Why do you think he hated him?
Because he tore that motherfucking pussy up.
Yep.
Yeah.
He did tear that pussy up.
They weren't
Torpedo.
giving husband stitches back then.
That's what they call them?
Yeah.
The husband stitch?
I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
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 Well, everybody has scheduled C-sections these days, so...
Yeah. Yeah, we scheduled my wife's C-sections around Flyers playoff games. So I want to thank the good people at Real Hospital for doing that. But yeah, they had 9 kids, and he was the only fat boy. He weighed somewhere between 13 and 16 pounds at birth.
At birth?
At birth.
God,
Jeez.
really fatty boy.
Big fatty boobaletti.
Did he eat like a sibling or something? Like, seriously, that's the thing that happens.
I know they do that in the womb, but I don't know. I would never do that to
Gets
my
the twin
my
with
sibling.
a pie in the face, devours it.
I don't know. Well, considering the relationship I have with my sister now, I might do it if we were in the womb together at the same time. Just so I wouldn't have to deal with what I'm dealing with today.
Reality shows are getting pretty crazy, so there's always a chance. Back in the womb with Mike Rainey and his sister.
Thank you, John. We're back. So his father fucking hated him. And he swore that his wife cheated on him because there's no way that he could create a fat baby.
Wow.
That's so funny. That is so funny. And flawless logic.
Dude, and get this.
Yeah.
He was so convinced that his wife had cheated on him, so much though, and he committed to the bit so wholeheartedly that he named the baby Roscoe Conkling because at the time, Roscoe Conkling
Was there monstrous milkman that came through the neighborhood? Got your milk.
Roscoe Conkling was a U.S. senator from New York who was notorious for having extramarital affairs.
Whoa.
Insane.
Damn.
Yeah.
The wife just put up with that. Like, yes, you can name this thing that I love.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And Jake, here's the worst part. Her pussy industries, her pussy injuries were so fucked up that they eventually contributed to her death.
Oh,
2 years later.
Oh.
She was the last. Fatty was the last child
He
born.
was, yes.
And resulted in the mother's death. Jesus Christ.
Beat the pussy up, called it self-defense.
Time out. They had 9 kids.
I know that.
That's a loose shit.
That's a lot of-
one came up out of a baker's dozen. That's why the motherfucker got so fat. 13. Unlucky.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to analyzing pussies after 9 kids, that's like a boxer in round 12. It's like you're not going to go to a fucking dance right after you have your boxing match.
Is that when
You following me?
Not a little bit.
I tried, man.
Is that when his dad renamed him Fatty Arbuckle?
You know what? I think classmates gave him the name Fatty.
Oh, okay.
I think Roscoe Conkling was enough of a dig at him as to where he's like, I'm going with this. But kids were very cruel to him.
Damn.
And I know because kids were cruel to me too.
Yeah.
There was one thing, the kids were so fucking nice. Like my hair was so fucked up one day. My mom took me to get a haircut at like 6 p.m., which is the worst possible thing you could do for a child. I wasn't even being bad. But she took me to haircuttery.
Wait, the time of day you're saying?
You'll never get a good haircut at 6 p.m.
Yeah, those are the trainees.
Because they're like about to close up? Or they're at the end of the day?
It's just unnatural to get a haircut at night. Have you ever gotten a haircut at night?
I'm sure I must have at some point. The sun sets pretty early in the winter.
And it was probably your most fucked up haircut that you received.
I'll have to look inward and backward, but you might be right.
But my haircut was so fucked up that all I thought about was going to school the next day and getting ridiculed mercilessly. My haircut was so fucked up, the kids did not even make fun of me for it. Wow. I was preparing myself. I walked in the homeroom, and as I walked in the homeroom, everybody stopped talking.
Dude, that's worse.
I walked to my desk with my head down. Nobody said shit. By the time I got to my desk, I was like, maybe it's not as bad as I thought. Then as soon as I sat down, this kid behind me just goes, damn. And that was worse than anything anybody could have said to make fun of me.
my
God,
God.
the wisdom of those kids.
Yeah, it was a haircut so fucked up that it brings the kindness out of children.
Describe the haircut, please.
I had asked for a fade, and it was just completely uneven. Now, in her
How long would you leave it on top at that age?
probably like half of what it is now.
All right.
Okay.
So we doing a
Just
number like
short-
a 10 on top or
I don't know. You do the math, dickhead. But my goal is to get a fade on the sides and back. That's really what I wanted more than anything else. And this lady did not know how to fade gentlemen's hair. She did the best she could for a 45-year-old benzo addict. And it was just fucked up. There was no fading. It was just like 3 levels of hair length.
Man.
the most fucked up cut I ever had. I've looked inward and backward. It wasn't night. You're right.
I told you.
You're a genius, Mike.
That's all I ever wanted to hear, John. That's what all of this is for. I mean, pies in the face, mispronouncing every other word.
Could you imagine throwing a pie in a gentleman's face and within 20 minutes he's calling you a genius?
I know.
You've really
That
got
speaks
some kind of
volume.
Stockholm syndrome on me, dude.
That speaks volumes as to how wonderful of a friend you are.
Maybe I am as chill as people say.
You really are.
That was a pretty...
John, we're gonna get you some help, John.
Yeah, I need to switch this up for
Counseling?
some fucking daily cocaine. I
Damn,
think.
my man's so chill, he must sleep at the sperm bank. That's a compliment.
The double toot.
Give me that toot toot. Would you give me that beep beep? But yeah, Jake, 9 kids, and her pussy tore her the fuck up. Her pussy ended her life. Damn. You ever know a lady
She
that had
died
that
of
happen to
her pussy. Mm-hmm. She died of a broken pussy. Mm-hmm. And 2 weeks later, her husband died of a broken
Her husband's dick broke. I can't. That's the true test of how much you love your spouse is if you die within weeks of them.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do it right there.
I know you would.
Yeah,
you
I'll
are
do
such
it
a lover
right
boy,
there.
man.
Yeah.
You're a lover boy. John's very sweet to his wife. I will be in Punta Cana before the body's cold.
You couldn't point the Cana on a map.
If your mother provided me with the map, I bet I could.
I asked for it, I suppose.
She asked for it too. And I gave it to her.
You were right, genius. Mike the Genius Rainey.
Oh man, when my wife is dead, brother, your mother and I are going to be drinking everything out of coconuts.
That would be nice. That would be nice for her to
Wait, she's gonna break your sobriety?
go to the beach.
Brother, I'm drinking juice out of them coconuts.
Whoa,
Damn, I'm gonna give her everything too.
little high fructose.
I'm gonna take her to the islands. That bitch is gonna be living the tropical dream while needing some topical cream. You feel me, John?
No. Not in the same night as the pie.
All right, I'm sorry. That was a little too far. But this is very nice. Fatty went through hell at home, went through hell at school. His father was abusive. Kids were fucked up to him. However, when he was 2, they moved from Kansas to California, which I understand now that I said that out loud. That predates him going to school. So the worst was yet to come.
That's all right. I mean, California is known for being shallow on appearance.
Yeah.
So that makes sense now.
Yeah, so this was 1899. His mother dies. Wait, no. Was it 1889? I don't fucking know. His mom's dead either way. It's a pussy.
Let me clear this up for you, Jake. The mother
ahead.
died within 2 years of birth. They moved to California with the family shortly after that.
Okay.
Thank you, John.
Then he
I
went to school
appreciate
and was
that.
ridiculed by his classmates?
Jake, get this. When he was 8 years old, he was 5 feet tall and 200 pounds.
God damn, sign him up. That's a fucking right tackle.
Yeah.
It's a
there.
horse, baby.
Woo! You should have had a scholarship.
That is a stout run stuffer. That's what I like out of my women, John.
Yeah.
You got to be able to hold the line when it's 4th and inches, baby.
And trust me, it is less than 4 inches.
Jake, there's one more pie in there that can be thrown. So I'm just putting that out there.
Oh, man.
That pie is going to be on your driver's seat without you even knowing it.
It is.
You're going to have cream ass all night, brother.
Oh, my God.
Cream ass. Who got cream ass?
Damn. That's going to be like putting cheese in a mousetrap.
So you're gonna cream pie Mike's ass?
That's exactly right, Danny.
Oh, my fucking God. No.
Yep.
No. Jake,
I'm hard right now.
tell him to stop.
Don't stop.
All right.
So let me guess. They moved to Santa Ana, California.
They did go to Santa Ana, California.
Whoa.
Who's the genius now?
It's going to come back to me.
Kanye? It's the name of his documentary.
But this was very sweet. He was always good at singing. He loved to dance. He loved to move his fat little body to and fro.
Yeah.
He's the OG Chris Farley.
He was, yeah. That's a comparison that I saw resurface a lot when I was doing my research for this. And he was terrific. And everything that I saw him do, he was something to behold. Wore a little hat that never fit his head right.
That's funny. That's comedy right there.
Mm-hmm.
Do you imagine the laughs I could get wearing a tiny hat on stage?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
You should do it.
I know. I kind of want to pause the podcast so I can go to tinyhats.com and figure out how many hats I can afford.
You guys will like this too. When he became an actor, he starred in some movies with his dog, which was a pit bull named Luke.
Oh, that's nice.
Yep.
America's nanny dog at that point.
What does that mean?
That's what they called pit bulls back in the day. Because they used to leave the pit bulls to watch the children, because that's how good they were with the children.
No, they're not.
They
I was gonna
were.
say, so they can kill the child instead of the nanny.
I think they did it because the what do you call it? The dogs weren't as inbred back then.
Oh.
So
Is that what the pit bull problem is now? They're inbred?
there's a lot of it. Like blue nose pits tend to be more aggressive.
Ooh.
Look at me. I look like a lady who rescues dogs.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You're nailing it though, Jake.
Yeah. thank
Most
you.
purebred like dogs are like inbred. That's
I
how they
didn't
get
know
the
that.
purity.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you think they like fucking their siblings, John?
I bet they don't like it as much as they like fucking non-siblings. That's what I think.
Okay. So I fucked up. I have it correct now, but he was 12 when his mother died. All right. So he loved to sing. He loved to dance. His father did not support this whatsoever. And at one point, a dance company came through town. They were performing a vaudeville act. It was called the Frank Bacon Company. And their little fat boy was under the weather one day. So his mother encouraged him to join this company for the evening to do his song and dance routine. Guess what they had him do? Blackface.
No.
They did blackface and black feet.
Why couldn't he wear shoes?
Yikes.
He did wear shoes? That was just for fun?
I am so glad that you went with pie in the face as a surprise now.
Yeah, well.
John, stay still while I use this Sharpie on you.
Well, there is going to be a part 2 of this episode.
Oh,
Jake.
no. Oh, no.
And John's already had his bit done to him.
So if
Dear God.
I may clarify, the mother did not die for over a decade after birth.
Yes.
I've been hung up on that too.
Yes.
It wasn't a broken pussy.
It was pussy related.
It was.
She just had a crutch for 10 years.
I'm just searching right now.
What?
I said I'm searching right now.
You're searching.
So what I'm trying to figure out is I know that she died and it was rumored that it was pussy related.
That's what it said on the death certificate.
All right.
Reading this in a bathroom stall graffiti.
But I'm trying to rationalize
Okay.
her dying from pussy stuff.
Man.
And I don't know the logistics behind
Okay.
pussy medicine, Jake.
Yeah.
But
Maybe a hysterectomy or a...
it's funnier to just go with her dying of pussy stuff.
Okay.
Than there being other fucking
It is.
weird old timey shit like typhoid fever and fucking hopscotch boogie and whatever the fuck these bitches used to get.
She died of hopscotch pussy.
Yes, she did. Everybody's tapping that thing.
A bunch of kids stomped on her pussy
That's what it is.
with 2 feet.
Have you ever thought about putting your foot inside a lady?
Yeah,
Lady?
I used to think about a lot of stuff, Mike.
What'd you do with that information?
Just got the toe in there.
Did you? You put a toe in the old knick-knack mighty patty boop?
Not of my wife.
Instead of athlete's foot, he gave her athlete's 4 inches.
I got finger toes, brother.
Oh, did you design those shoes?
No.
Those Vibrams, or is that what they call them?
Marched to the patent office after I saw them.
Yeah.
He said, "What about my drunk napkin drawing?" I traced my foot.
Did I tell you guys that Fatty hated being called Fatty?
No, you didn't.
He truly hated it.
That's a shame because he went with it, and it was the name in the credits of the movies that he made.
Yeah, they would bill him as Roscoe Fatty Arbuckle, but Fatty was always mentioned in there.
Yeah.
And that's how people knew him.
Yeah.
Like, who's going to call somebody Roscoe when Fatty's right there?
Yeah.
Does he have a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame?
I would bet everything that he does.
I wonder if it says Fatty on that or if it says Roscoe.
Man, that would be so disrespectful if they wrote Fatso.
Right? Yeah. Or on his tombstone?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Why'd you make it Fatso? It's even worse.
I like that.
I like it too.
He may have been
proper.
Italian.
Yeah.
All right. So he's being encouraged to sing and dance, and he enters a song and dance competition. And do you know how on Showtime with the Apollo, Jake, what are you smiling about?
I'm
right
just laughing. You said Showtime at the Apollo and Fatty Arbuckle. I'm already just gearing up for what you're about to say.
But you've seen Showtime at the Apollo. When somebody's not doing well, the Sandman will come out and yank him off stage with the shepherd's pole.
Classic.
Yep, the shepherd's hook will get him. In this song and dance competition, that's what they did. They had a shepherd with a shepherd's hook waiting in the wings. And if you were eating shit on stage, you would have got the hook. So Fatty went up there as a child, and he's not doing well. And the guy comes out with the hook. And in trying to evade the guy with the hook, he falls off the stage and does a somersault into the orchestra pit. And people go apeshit and they fucking love it.
What a lovable little scamp.
Yeah,
Well, that's a good bit.
it was. So he was very agile, and that agility was proven then, even though it was unintentional.
Yeah.
I would like to add this too. He was also referred to as the Prince of Wales and the Balloonatic. People were not kind to this man.
Prince of Wales is a nice.
Yeah.
Was it an adult that made that or a classmate?
That was probably
Probably
some
his
clever
teacher.
newspaper man.
Probably the principal at a school.
Oh, speaking of which, man, hearing about this fucked up shit and him being mistreated at school reminded me that my 5th grade teacher, Miss Laporte, I hope hell is 100 degrees hotter than you thought it was going to be, bitch. Used to
Did she
refer to me.
recently pass?
She's dead. I don't know when, but she's dead.
Well, congrats.
I was a fat, anxious child, and this fucking bitch, every day when I would walk into the class, would scream, "Oh, look who it is. Old tons of fun."
Man.
Yeah, so I can identify with
Miss
Fatty.
Support, happy birthday in heaven. You're the best.
She's in hell.
Fucking funny.
She's not.
She is looking down on you right now.
She's looking up at me begging for mercy because she's being fucked by a low-level demon. So, guess she got what she deserved.
Did you know where she lived growing up?
I did not know.
You couldn't be a bitch and also let kids know where you lived. The only teachers I knew, their houses, they were sweethearts.
Did you have teachers close by to you?
One in my neighborhood, and then one in the neighborhood over.
Oh, that's nice.
And she was super nice. She was like, she'd see us skateboarding by, and she'd be like, hey, come in, you want some water, lemonade? She gave me a drum set.
Whoa.
You were being groomed.
That's fine.
She stole it from the band room.
Jake, what about you? Did you get groomed?
No, not that I'm aware of. But I missed every signal, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I probably could have been. It's like, I love all this nice stuff.
You still have that drum set, John?
I do not. Sadly, I do not. And therefore, don't know how to drum.
Oh, no.
My biggest curse.
Oh, you had your shot.
Could have been a drummer.
Oh, man. Well, I'll tell you one person that didn't pass up on their
Big
their
shot.
talents. Fatty Arbuckle.
Ooh.
Fatso.
So a star was born. When he fucking...
When he fell into that orchestra pit, sure, the violinist broke her arm, but he
Never could play again.
skyrocketed to fame.
Now, when his mom had died, he had gone to try to track down his dad because his dad was in and out of his life. His mom fucking hit the bricks in the sky. She hit the bricks in the sky, Jake.
It was really like, what?
And he went up to San Francisco to try to find his dad, who was working at a hotel. And he got up there, and the people were sad to inform him that his father no longer worked there, but he didn't tell him where he was going.
Whoa.
So Fatty was there all by himself, and he would sing for guests, and they kind of humored him, and they gave him a room in a closet just so he'd have a place to go because he didn't have anywhere else to go.
Damn.
Wow.
So getting this kind of validation from these strangers and having a possible career path now was a huge deal for him.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Were you a little dancer growing up, Jake?
Oh, boy, I was, class clown.
What?
I needed attention, man. Still do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I used to play. I'd bring my guitar and play at lunch. I'd put on concerts and make fun of the teachers.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was fun.
John,
That's funny.
were you always outgoing and funny?
I was shy,
Yeah.
but with my friends, I was funny.
I
to be.
once read a term that I think describes my personality, which was an
Social chameleon.
an explosive introvert, which is more commonly known, I believe, as a school shooter.
Oh, God.
Explosive introvert.
Yes.
So when you do come out, you come out hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want attention when you want it.
Yeah.
Most of the time, though, I'm walking the streets like Inspector Gadget. I got my collar up, my hat down,
God.
my face buried in some pornography on my phone. I do
Inspector
not want to be
Gadget,
interacted
yeah.
with.
And you're also using that. You're watching pornography on the phone and also fake phone calling, Irish goodbying. Oh, yeah, I'll be right there. It's clearly a dude eating a pussy on your screen. Oh, yeah, you need me to hurry up? Sure. Bye, Mike. Is he fucking leaving?
Yeah, that's it, John.
We gotta get you a raincoat.
I got a raincoat for you.
Is it one of those little rascals one where we can both fit inside of it?
I can't even fit inside
bring
of it anymore.
mine.
That's why you're getting it.
All right, thank you, man.
I got to trim down on my coats.
Was that from your crow costume?
My what? Crow?
Yeah.
No, it's tan. It's reporter style. You look great in it. You'll look great at your next funeral. If it's raining.
Thank you.
And the weather is
Thank you.
appropriate.
Thank you, man. All right, so he's traveling around doing these vaudeville shows now, Jake. He's traveling all over the world. He's having the time of his life. And
He joined-
All over the fucking world.
Yep,
at
he
this
starts
point?
off on a West Coast tour and he ends up in Asia as well.
God damn.
So he's really making some waves.
Mike.
Come on. man.
I
Not on
can't
this
help
show.
it. I can't help it. I can't really help it.
It sounds like he got so famous because people just liked calling him fat.
It is fun.
Yeah, oh God, yeah.
Now, in his defense, like he had some saying where he's like, I can't understand why a battleship would be funnier than a canoe. But it's hard.
Real?
Yeah.
Oh.
Meaning, like, he doesn't understand why people think somebody being fatter is funnier than somebody being of average size.
Well, imagine a fucking battleship tipping over next to a canoe. Clearly the bigger, funnier splash. Man, that guy was kind of a dumbass, if you ask me.
All right, rename him right now, John.
Dumbass Arbuckle.
Yeah, there you go.
Fucking stupid ass, fat ass Arbuckle ass.
Roscoe dunce ass.
All right, in 1908, Jake, he falls in love.
Whoa, what, with the Titanic?
Unreal, man.
I'm sorry.
Unfucking real.
Sorry, guys.
1908. God damn, he was already traveling internationally. Is that all? That's all by boat. Was he doing like
No,
Is there? It's got to be by boat, right?
by fucking those little helicopters you fly in the sky. What do you call them?
Drones?
Yes.
Oh my god! I'm surprised you didn't spit up a little bit.
Dude.
He falls in love with a fellow actress. I think this name's pretty hot. Tell me what you guys think. Her name is Minta Durfee.
No. Started hot. Durfee?
Yeah.
I now pronounce you Durfee?
Hot and retarded. Those are like the two main ingredients to great pussy stew.
When you marry, you get rid of the last name, though, right? So then she becomes Minta Arbuckle.
But Durfee stays in the middle, I think.
Does it?
I think most women keep their maiden name as their middle initial.
I wouldn't.
I made her change it.
Okay.
Gunpoint.
Fuck me.
So in 1913, things really start popping off for him. And this is where he starts his pie in the face trick. In 1913, he gets a role in a short film called Noise from the Deep. And that's the first pie in the face gag.
And the 110-year anniversary was on May. I really feel special now.
You should.
Wow.
Yep.
I really feel good that I have to wash this jacket for the first time now.
That cream was actually from 1913.
Well, it's still delicious.
Good.
It really was one of the more pleasant experiences. And had I known it was coming, I would not have enjoyed it.
I know. That's why I can never give you a heads up.
Well, on certain things you can.
Mm-hmm. Well, not for gags.
If you cut my brakes, please let me know.
Ah, come on, man. Where's the fun in that? I want to see you drive by super fast while you're screaming at me, waving with both hands.
So you can throw one last pie in my windshield?
Yep, that's exactly what I'm going to do. So he is signed to a studio called Keystone Studios. Now, they're the ones that produce the Keystone Cops movies, showing cops being bumbling idiots.
Was that the one located in Pennsylvania?
No.
There was a studio in the Pennsylvania. That's where they recorded The Thing and all that kind of stuff. It was a big studio before Hollywood.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. Anyway, that's all I had on that.
All right. That was good.
Yeah, it was Hollywood before Hollywood.
I performed in the theater where they filmed The Thing.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Was it
Or was that The Blob?
The Blob.
The Blob?
Okay,
yeah,
yeah.
sorry, The Blob. That's what I meant.
Yeah. Oh, it's a thing.
Yeah.
So.
It's a weird
Wait,
thing.
can you cut to my camera when I say The Blob?
Don't.
All right, that's just okay. All right.
That is.
Yeah, it did what I thought.
That is gratuitous, Jake.
Yeah.
So he signed to Keystone Studios, which is run by a gentleman by the name of Max Sennett, which is a very powerful name.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he signed for $3 a day.
That's good back then.
1913.
I think it's roughly today's money would be around like $80 to $90 a day,
Oh shit.
which
No, that
That's-
can't be right.
it is.
$3.
Well, he does math, Jake. I'm going to continue talking to you.
Okay.
So he's making $3 a day at Keystone Studios. Now, in 1914, Charlie Chaplin comes to Keystone Studios. So I don't know that they are aware of like what they have now with the two of these guys combined together. So in 1915, like fucking Fatty Arbuckle's star continues to rise. So in 1915, he signs to Paramount Studios while this dickhead looks up with good.
You're right.
I knew I was fucking right, man.
Maybe even less than that. It could have been less than $80.
All right.
That's not much, it seems.
Okay.
Is that what you were getting at? That it wasn't much money?
It was fine. I mean, he's just starting out as an actor, and at $3 a day,
You can live off that.
doing something fun. Yeah.
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 Like LA then is not.
If
What
I made
LA is now.
$80 a day, I'd be fucking rich right now.
Yeah, it fucking rules. Yeah. But dude, get this. In 1915, he goes to Paramount, and he starts making $600 a day.
Whoa.
Right.
Which right now you would be fucking balling.
That's $10,000, $11,000 a day.
Okay.
Trust me, I just did the math.
All right.
That's how I figured out the math. I reversed 10,000 by 500 around
Jesus
those
Christ! Shut the fuck up.
I'll explain to you. I'll start a separate podcast. Crunching numbers with JJ. Sorry about that, guys.
Numbers get me fucking angry.
I know you're an accountant.
So Paramount recognizes what they have in him. So to help keep him happy, they give him his own studio. So they give him something which he ends up calling Comique Film Corporation. So that's his own thing. He can do whatever he wants. He directs all the movies. He writes all the movies. He acts in his movies.
Damn.
He has complete control over this shit. Now, at this point, he brings on a gentleman by the name of Buster Keaton.
Oh, whoa.
He discovered Buster Keaton.
Yes.
Shit.
Well, I don't know if he discovered him, but he was the one who really pushed for him to appear in more because he saw what he was.
Damn, so he
Wow.
was like Usher and Buster Keaton was like Justin Bieber?
There you go. Yeah.
That's a good comparison.
Wow.
Jake. I didn't know this until recently, but Buster Keaton and Charlie Chaplin, even though their careers ran concurrently, they didn't star in a movie together until the 1950s.
Really?
Were they was Charlie Chaplin in Paramount too? Did he move as well? I wonder if they're competitive, you know.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know how you have like NSYNC and Backstreet Boys, right?
Well, it's funny you bring that up because eventually Charlie Chaplin, Douglas Fairbanks, and another star named Mary Pickford, they form United Artists because they recognize that, like, holy shit, we're making all this money, but these fucking animals are taking it all from us.
Man.
They started their own studio.
Yeah, they formed the production company called United Artists.
Which still is current today and runs the theaters, right?
I don't know if they were bought out.
Okay. I wonder if they just kept the name or whatever. That's crazy. This is some
that's
really
pretty
cool
cool.
Hollywood
Yeah.
history that I never knew about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of like neat Hollywood stuff involved in this, aside from like the obvious of Fatty Arbuckle's career.
Do you know
Was
I'm
Warner
sorry.
Brothers already popping by the 20s? They were
I think so,
happening,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah,
They
because-
eventually signed him.
Really?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He was the last deal that Fatty Arbuckle had was with Warner Brothers.
Huh.
Wow.
This is cool.
This is pretty cool.
The whole time that he's climbing through these ranks is
Well, I don't know that Fatty's doing much climbing.
yeah.
He's somehow getting up there.
Sorry, when he's falling into orchestra pits across the screens across the world. Does he ever rekindle with his dad? Any kind of relationship?
No.
Never talk.
Yeah, nothing.
Never sees him again.
Nope.
Wow.
So Paramount's giving him more and more money, and now that they've given him his own separate film production studio, he's now making $1,000 a day plus 25% of whatever the movie profits are.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah, he's
that's a
really
hell of a
fucking cleaning
back-end
up.
deal.
Yeah.
He's getting a taste.
Now, when he gets that deal where he's making $1,000 a day plus 25% of the movie profits, now at the time, like a short movie was maybe like 20 minutes long. So you could, with a simple premise, you could really crank these fucking things out.
Yeah, but on a weekly basis, pretty much. Yeah.
Wow, he'd get the whole pie. The whole pie.
And I thought this was sweet too. Like when he started balling, when he was getting $1,000 a day and 25% of the profits, he started like really splurging on himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got himself. Well, one of the very funny things he did was when he got his mansion, he hosted a dog wedding there, and his dog Luke was the best man. But it's a natural transition to go from good boy to best man.
He's right.
Thank you, John.
Yeah, it's good logic.
He would also make movies in drag as a character called Miss Fatty.
Who is
Damn.
she?
He's like the first Eddie Murphy.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So things are really popping right now. And in 1915, he decides to hand over control of his studio to Buster Keaton.
Damn.
I don't know the reasoning behind it, but I think he could tell that Buster was really about to become a bust-out star. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. He's about to bust out, dude.
Do you think there was ever a male porn star named busting her cheeks in?
I don't think there has been, no.
Okay, I was just wondering.
What about
I mean,
Bustin' Keaton?
Busting Skeeton?
Buster Skeeton.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
busting her Skeeton.
Nah, I can just be Buster.
Oh, man. I have a feeling we're never going to do porn.
Any
Just-
three of us?
Yeah.
You have a feeling none of us will ever fuck on camera.
Again,
Could
no.
you call me Buster Sheetson?
No.
I broke a fucking bed, Mike. I'm
Yeah.
Buster Sheetson. What's up?
All right. All right.
All right.
The sheets were fine, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were they?
I don't know. Were you fucking through it? You guys doing some Mennonite stuff over there? What's going on?
The neighbors are looking in. They think they got a ghost because Jake's just trying to fight his way out of sheets.
Could you imagine that's how I fall out the window?
That's how you should go, Jake. But Buster Keaton takes over and he renames the company Buster Keaton Productions.
Solid move.
It is. Man, he's somebody who really impresses me, man. My favorite short film of his is one called Cops. You would like that. I know how you feel about cops, John, so check that out.
I think all cops are good. That's why I wear this ACG stuff. It means all cops good.
All right, you'd hate this then.
Well, I'm an open mind.
All right, cool. So give Cops by Buster Keaton a shot.
Okay.
You will like it a lot. Very funny.
Does he play a cop or is he a criminal?
He's a criminal, and he's being chased by cops throughout most of it. And
Lots of stunts, I imagine.
Yeah, he ends up getting the upper hand. The premise is that his girlfriend is wealthy and doesn't want anything to do with him until he can become a successful man. So he spends the entire movie trying to become a success. And his success comes in outwitting the cops.
Huh.
I like that. I like outwitting
Pretty cool.
cops. It's fun.
Yeah.
Have you ever escaped a cop chasing you for a ticket?
No.
I did that once. It was
Exhilarating,
one
I
of the
bet.
most, yeah,
Whoa.
chasing that high for the rest of my life.
Were you on like a scooter or motorcycle?
No, just
or?
in a regular car, but I knew cops hang out in this place. Got a little too fast, probably going 65 in like a 45 or a 35 or something.
Okay.
And I see the guy pull out. Doesn't flash his lights yet. And I make the first turn. I know where I am.
School zone,
I
3
know
p.m.
It's dark. I know the neighborhood. And I make a few quick turns, and I pull into a parking lot for a sub shop.
Nice.
That's through the, like, a little bit off the cut. Turn my lights off, wait a few minutes, make my escape. Saw the cop going the wrong way as he saw me. I was already out of his jurisdiction, baby.
Well, I hope he comes back and arrests you for calling hoagie subs.
I'm from 30 minutes south of here. I'm sorry, we do it different down there.
All right, Jake. 1916 isn't as kind to Buster Keaton as the previous years have been.
Fatty or Buster?
Oh, Fatty, I forgot.
Okay.
Yeah. Buster's doing great.
Yeah, Buster's on the rise.
Yeah. Fatty starts to take a turn, man. It's unfortunate. It starts with his health.
Yeah.
What kind of health issues do you think he starts having?
Let's see. Sleep apnea. Breaking his bed while having sex. There's probably a whole hodgepodge. Breaking Danny's nice new chairs for his studio. Danny, were you around back then?
Were chairs around?
Yeah, we're chairs. Yeah.
Dude, I bet Fatty broke some chairs.
Oh my god.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Broke some hearts. Broke some orchestra.
Broke his own
violinist
heart.
Horns. Yeah. Heart or foot?
Ooh.
Was it diabetes?
Close. It was something called carbuncle.
Shut up.
It was an Arbuckle carbuncle, Jake.
That
Which
is
is
not a real thing.
It is. It's a cluster of boils. It's fucking gross looking.
Something that doesn't happen anymore, I imagine.
No, I think it happens. But I think
They
it's
changed the name. What is a carbuncle?
it's a cluster of boils, you fucking dickhead, like I just told you. It got so bad that he was told that he would have to have his leg amputated.
Oh my!
Oh no.
Gonna have to have your colon amputated, buddy.
But fortunately, he pressed for a second opinion, and the second doctor was like, no, I think we could just wait this out. So they got him on a strict diet. They cut out the alcohol, worked on him losing weight. He lost about 80 pounds.
Whoa.
He was doing good until he got into morphine to treat the pain.
Oh man.
He started doubling down on his morphine,
Yeah.
and he became addicted to morphine, and shortly thereafter, he picked back up on his alcohol intake.
That wasn't good for his health.
Do you think the doctor smirked when he said, "Wait this out"? We're just gonna wait this out. And then he.
was his doctor Michael Rainey, the pun champion of the Northeast?
Thank you, John.
Dr. Aney.
I love treating you bad because you're nicer to me.
It's because I hope you don't retaliate.
I would
Get
never
on
do
your
that to
good
you.
side.
Come on.
You would never do what to me? Retaliate?
Yeah. I
You
would do
provoked
that
it.
shit. Define provoke.
You threw a pie in my face with my eyes closed. For no reason.
Why do you make that? Why do you try to make that sound like I punched a guy with glasses on?
I will say he did it the most delicate way. He did it like he was coming in for a kiss.
That's a great way to put that, Jake.
Yeah.
I was so shocked, but it was, like I said, the placement was perfect. You did a great
Yeah.
job.
Yeah, it was perfect execution.
Thank you.
Like on
Thank you.
camera, I was like impressed.
Thank you. I should have told you to stick your tongue out.
I actually, that's funny you say that because when Mike was doing it, I just saw his eyes and his face, and the whole time he's pushing it in, he's just going. La, 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 la. It was really.
We should have done the thing where we try to keep it up while we're both mushing our faces against it.
You want a Lady in the Tramp the rest of this pie with me?
Yeah, I'll try it. I would eat that. That does look good, man. God damn.
Did you use like 3 cans of whipped cream on this?
It was a lot.
It was $48.
And you didn't
bit.
think of bringing the empty cans for me to do whippets out of? Jesus Christ. I could have been high as fuck.
Well, it's
right
Cool
now.
Whip. It's not whipped cream.
Oh, Cool Whip is. I need to get some more of that in my fridge. This shit is tastier than ever.
Put some in your pocket and take it home.
I might as well. I do have to wash this jacket now.
Do you have bags with you, Mike?
All right. So even though his carbuncle takes a toll on him, it heals up. And in 1918, he gets another lucrative contract from Paramount. At this point, he signs a contract for 3 years for $3 million. So $1 million a year he's making. He's the first $1 million man in Hollywood.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did he get fat again after the treatment?
Oh, you
and
know
all
it,
that?
brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. He plumped up, baby.
Did they offer him a less amount when he lost the 80 pounds? And then that's a good.
That might be when they added the stipulation, Jake.
Oh,
Because
okay.
he had lost weight to kind of like get the
To live
to
longer.
wrangle
Yeah.
the fucking carbuncle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, when I was a carbuncle wrangler in my youth, I used to wrangle carbuncle like the damn like a damn
dog, yeah.
sun never gonna set.
Dude, I think I've seen that before. The boil thing.
Mm-hmm.
There was this guy. I used to be a busboy. It was like my first job. It was under the table. This guy would come in and he was huge. And how huge? Like big as me, right? At the time. But his whole back was like his shirt would flip up and it was all sores. Everyone's like staring at it at the restaurant. He would have trouble getting to his car and all this stuff. I remember one time being like, "Don't ever get this big." And I think he put the fucking curse on me.
Brother, I had an ominous curse like that as well.
Did you really?
I used to transport patients at Crozier Hospital.
Oh no, he's showing
And
us.
yeah, that's a carbuncle,
Oh,
brother.
God damn it. I have those all over my dick.
See, those look modern. Some people still get them.
Yeah, they,
But
They don't
Jake,
look
I had
like my picture.
when I was transporting a patient at Crozier Hospital in lovely Chester, Pennsylvania. I remember picking up a guy with jaundice, and I remember I couldn't stop staring at him because he looked like a fucking Simpsons character. And he could tell that I was staring at him, and he's like, "Hey, buddy, don't ever drink." He's like, "Do you drink now?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Stop drinking right now."
whoa.
Jesus.
And then you became an alcoholic afterwards?
No, I grabbed him by the throat and I said, "Why, you little?"
And then you started to drink.
Yeah, then I got called into the boss's office and I was like, "Look, don't have a cow, man." No, but I was already drinking a lot at the time. This
Okay.
was probably 1999, baby. So I had been drinking for a couple of years now, and I really didn't ramp up until I hit the aughts.
Until that man cursed you.
Yes.
Drinking to forget, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now things are going well at this time, and financially things are going well. His health is still on the mend. He's got this fancy new contract to fucking think about.
Yeah. $1 million?
I like the way you said that.
Oh, man. Just fantasizing about it.
So now we're getting close to Labor Day 1921, Jake, and his buddy Fred Fischbach wants to have a banger for the weekend.
Yes.
He's like, "Fatty, what do you think about having a 3-day party in San Francisco?
Blow it out.
We'll rent out an entire floor of suites.
Whoa.
Sounds like a great time."
He got really excited because he thought it was at Ghirardelli Square. That was a chocolate joke. Way too many words. All right. Anywho.
So he's like, "I don't know about this," but eventually he agrees to it. But the day that he's supposed to leave for San Francisco, he's having his car service, which is a beautiful car called a Pierce Arrow. Really nice car. And when he's at the shop having it serviced, he sits on a rag soaked in acid and he burns both of his butt cheeks.
Jesus Christ, what a fat guy bit.
It is.
Dude,
It's
this
the
guy's
fattest thing you
hilarious.
could possibly do while getting your car serviced.
That's my biggest fear.
He burns both butt cheeks on an acid
Guy
rag.
leave his acid rag on the fucking chair.
Well, I mean, in his defense, how many people have cars at this time?
True. He's the only
It's like,
customer of the week.
who is going to come in?
Yeah.
And at that point, you're probably not well versed in customer service.
You don't even have a waiting room.
He was going to drive. Such a long drive. This car would probably only go 40 miles an hour.
From L.A. to San Francisco?
Yeah.
How long of a drive would that be?
It's like 5.5 hours
Yeah.
with a regular car.
We're going to do fly there?
It is what, like a
Take a jet
2-hour
ski.
flight? Yeah.
You could have taken a Sea-Doo.
PCH,
No, he
baby.
wouldn't have done that.
PCH is
There's
nice.
no way he would have done that.
I bet you he would have stopped in Big Sur.
Oh, yeah.
Camp.
Probably, yeah. Now, at this point, he's definitely going to this party. Burn buns or not, Jake.
That's crazy.
That's me after I fucking broke my leg falling off a Jeep, telling the EMT to gurney me into the party for 5 minutes before we go to the hospital.
Was there any point where he considered it?
No, but my friends all said that they were laughing along with me. They were fun.
Mm-hmm.
I told them not to cut my jeans because they were my Brandon Boyd jeans from Incubus.
Yeah.
Oh, and I continually told them I would not tell them my real name. I just said I was James Dean over and over again.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
Yeah, pretty cool for a blacked out alcoholic to do.
A hostile witness. Dude.
Rebel without a foot.
Dude, that's crazy to me that he's celebrating Labor Day with everything that happened to his mom. You know? It just doesn't seem right.
Jake, the show must go on no matter what condition your mom is in. And on that note, I'd like to wish Annette Rainey continued health, continued healing. She's doing better now.
Bless up.
Actually, she's not. But I sent you something funny that she sent me in the group chat. My mom had a nasty spill last week, and she's on the mend right now. And I went to see her a couple of days ago, and I texted her the last 2 days. She didn't respond to either text until this morning. Both texts were just saying, "Hey, I hope you're doing well. Let me know if you need anything." And her response, one response to both texts, which says, "I need to smoke."
She's still in the hospital and she's not allowed.
Yeah.
She smokes every day still?
Oh, brother, she loves it.
Dad too?
Yeah.
Both smoking.
Yeah.
Damn. What's their brand?
She's a cool lady, and my dad is a Marlboro Light man.
Is cool menthol all the time?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not a degenerate.
Well.
Yeah, so I know my dad's home crushing his meat right now. God damn, that guy deserves it so much. I'm so happy he's finally got time to just...
That computer's going to be in the hospital after that.
Can you call 911 for a computer? Actually, the Geek Squad probably comes and gets it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so... Not R.I.P., not happy birthday in heaven, but get well soon, Mom.
Wishing you the best.
I know you love podcasts, and my dad still has no idea what a fucking podcast is. Every time I see him, he's like, "What is it that you do again?" Like, he'll call me during the day, and he'll be like, "What are you doing now?" And be like, I'm fucking chilling, Dad. Like, I don't have a real job anymore. And it's just, he'll never understand the concept of that.
Is he concerned for you?
I think he is, because, like, in his mind, even when I was working, he was just always concerned about, like, putting in an honest effort and being there every day and going on time. And because, it's just, his era. That's what people did.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he didn't
Work till you're fucking dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, I get it to a degree.
Yeah.
But
the goal is to not.
The goal is to be able to talk about cum with your friends.
Yes.
And make money doing that.
Yeah, exactly. And without being able to explain what a podcast is, it's like the prerequisite knowledge to explain how money comes out of it.
Right.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like,
yeah.
No, it's not on the radio. People listen to it for free, basically. But some people pay for it.
It sounds insane when you describe it.
Yeah.
Like if you had no experience
exactly
in this world, it would be like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I know for a fact there is going to be shit in 10 years that I will just like, oh, okay, explain that. And within 3 sentences, I'll be like, stop explaining that.
Yeah.
So people see your pussy without you showing your pussy? What?
No, I've seen Demolition Man. I understand the science behind it. I just don't know how it's making you come.
So his cheeks are burned, but he makes it up to San Francisco, Jake. Now, at this time, Prohibition's in full swing.
Oof.
Mm-hmm. Prohibition, I think, lasted from 1920 to 1933. So Prohibition, they're like a year and a half, 2 years into this. But
so they're good at it now. They know how to be sneaky.
Yeah, they're able to get like a local fucking bar to deliver gin and scotch to this party, and it's going to be a 3-day rager. And Jake, I know you know all about ragers, brother.
I love them.
What do you want to say to me, baby?
I'm just confused. Like,
me too.
What's a worse time to live in? Prohibition? Because that's what you said. 13 years.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, 1920 to 1933.
13 years, really?
Yes.
God damn.
Yeah, I'd say
I can double check.
The world shutting down.
I don't believe that I'm wrong here,
outside,
though.
For like 2 years, everything gets put on hold.
Yeah, but with sweet, sweet booze for the first 6 months of that, it was bearable.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1920, 1933.
And the booze is always going to be there. So I feel like I'd rather I don't know. I guess prohibition, because you're going to get drunk if you want to get drunk. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
And people still went out during COVID, so it's not like anybody stopped anything from any.
Yeah,
John, you said that like a mother who would let children drink in her home.
We'll see. I will never be a mother, but I could do that.
I once used to get drunk in a woman's house who was concerned that things were getting out of control. We were allowed to be there, but at one point during the party, it was a basement party. At one point, a balled up paper note came flying down the steps. And everybody turned the music down, and we read this note out loud. And the mom said, "I don't mind drinking, but I do mind guzzling."
So what, she could just hear people going like chug, chug, chug.
I guess,
whatever.
yeah.
Oh my god.
I mean, that is the appropriate way. You know what I mean? Like,
No, it's
drink.
not. Don't let kids drink in your
Don't
fucking house.
binge drink. I don't know. I mean, where would we have drank if we didn't have the one friend in high school who let us drink in the basement?
Where's
You know?
he now?
Where is he, or where is the dad that let us do it?
Dead in a dirt bike accident. I guarantee it.
I think they're both thriving, 6 feet under after the dirt bike incident.
Mm-hmm.
Back to Prohibition, just briefly. I delivered something to like a table to a house in South Philly last year, and it's a very old South Philly house. And the guy was so proud of this little feature. There's a little room in the basement where you would hide like a keg.
Oh,
or
that's exciting.
Barrel of liquor, and then there's a little hole in the step that you would put the fucking tap in.
Dude,
Yeah,
that's awesome.
just one little hole, and I'm sure they covered it up like when they weren't partying. You know what I mean? Like with a carpet or whatever. So fucking cool.
What was the name of that place we got French dip at?
Coles.
Coles.
And that was
There was
set up
secret rooms
for
there
that.
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the front area then used to just be sandwiches.
Okay.
But when we went, they changed it a little bit. That used to just be that tiny 8x8 room. And there was like, they would set up like a speakeasy in the back, and you had to like knock, and then they did the slide in.
Oh, cool.
To see your face and then let you in.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess COVID they stopped doing that for whatever reason, but it used to
was
be
still
set
cool.
up like that.
Yeah, that is cool that they kept that kind of thing going.
The food was delicious too. Yeah, if you're ever in
That's
Los
sandwich.
Angeles, Coles and fucking
If you're ever in that neighborhood, park in the garage.
yeah, if you could get dropped off by a helicopter, that's the ideal situation.
Have the helicopter wait.
Don't rely on Uber to pick you up there either, because I don't think they.
Terrifying neighborhood,
Jesus Christ.
but an even better French dip.
I know, and I love knowing that they're in the airport, because now I can do it at the end of my trip where it's safe.
It's not the same.
With the
Yeah,
sandwich?
you need the danger.
Yeah.
You think
The danger makes the
Yeah,
sandwich.
sure was fun. The
Yeah.
sandwich sure was fun.
If I'm gonna go get a sandwich, I need to think that I might get shot on the way in there to fully enjoy it.
I mean, there were weird people inside. It's not like we felt safe once we sat down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never felt like more of a pussy walking in. I'm like, I'm so happy I'm with 4 guys right now as we're walking in the cold.
It was the equivalent. That was like the equivalent of leaving Eileen Warnos's hotel or motel.
Yeah,
With
we've
the
been in a
sketch
lot of
character.
predicaments where it feels like the last chopper out of Saigon.
Yeah. Well,
Trust me, I was completely nervous about it, but I'm like, I need this sandwich, so I don't care if I have to put all my friends in danger. I need it.
I'm glad you got me that sandwich,
Yeah.
because now I know.
I had been to Skid Row before, not at nighttime. I mean, Skid Row during the daytime is spooky enough, but
Yeah.
at nighttime it's weird. Everything just clears out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that place
Way
in
more
the day
zombie-esque.
they must be packed in the day. Like lying around the safe corner, you know?
So back to the Labor Day party. All kinds of dames are showing up, Jake. You know what I mean by
Ooh,
that.
oh yeah.
Dame, Judi Dench,
Dame Helen Mirren,
all the dames.
Dame and Dash.
Probably Judy Garland, right?
I don't know. That might be a little.
She dead by then?
No, I don't think she was in Hollywood yet.
Hepburn, maybe.
Well-
Catherine.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one.
Nah.
She was in The
Was a lady.
Aviator. That was in the 20s.
Okay. Did you know that Howard Hughes used to piss in bottles?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
A lot in common, Jake.
I need to watch The Aviator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe you should become a pilot.
Fuck.
Make your own planes.
Dude, I have 2 seats already. I can't wait. Don't have to worry about getting up to piss and bumping every single person, knocking every single laptop on my way, breaking like Chromebook after Toshiba, after Dell, and just watching all their files break.
You are like a bad child on flights.
Oh man, it's the worst.
Like a little bad iPad child.
Just hearing the collective sigh whenever I stand up on a plane, everyone's like,
Well, that's mostly because you have your dick out.
Why are you even walking? You're already pissing. Just turn around. You're going to be done by the time you get to the fucking door anyway.
Now, there are a lot of ladies at this soiree. All right. And
You're building this up. It sounds like the fucking party in Gatsby. Like this
brother,
sounds
that's
like,
the impression that I got.
Yeah.
Is that people were really having a blast. It was like bad boy stuff because you're not supposed to be having liquor there.
Sure, yeah.
And if somebody wanted to be a real motherfucker, they could call the cops. And there were no Hollywood scandals yet. But I think the big fear at the time from Hollywood's perspective that there would be government regulation on what they were doing because it kind of was like lawlessness. And that wasn't unfounded in that most of the studio heads were Jewish, and they knew that at some point that would become a problem enough for the government to want to get involved because there was enough anti-Semitism, which necessitated that kind of thinking. Mm-hmm. And they weren't very far off. But with this party, things were going pretty well until one of the party attendees, which was a woman named Virginia Rapp, who also called herself Virginia Rappé. She was an actress and thought that sounded much better than Virginia Rapp.
Yeah.
The equivalent of Joe Dirt. Joe Dirt reporting for duty. Don't try to church it up, Dirt.
And she arrived with a lady named Maud Delmont, who was a madam.
Ooh, this is a party.
Yeah, so I think that adds an interesting element and adds some kind of some context in regards to what transpired. Mm-hmm. And on top of that, too, Maud Delmont had criminal charges related to extortion and blackmail.
Whoa. This is like your first Eyes Wide Shut party.
It could be. I've never had one of those, Jake.
Neither have I.
Where do I go for that?
And my birthday's in September. I'll invite you guys. Hope you like Arby's.
I do, but do I have to wear one of those long masks?
How's he going to eat a sandwich with one of those masks?
God, that's my layer of hell right there.
Yeah, you can fuck whoever, but the mozzarella sticks are impossible to eat.
You got to boof them.
I guess it does get to my bloodstream quicker.
Do you think your wife could be mad if she caught another woman jamming mozzarella sticks in your asshole? It's like, what are you talking about? This is cheating.
Marinara or no marinara?
How the fuck is it going to get up there without the marinara?
That's true.
He cheated on me.
Jesus.
Yeah, so you'd probably end up on that show, Eaters. What's that guy's name? Joey
Chestnut?
Fatone?
Oh.
No.
Get stabbed with a butter knife.
Greco?
Yeah, Joey Greco. Yeah. Yeah, he'll probably be there.
Yeah, probably.
But Virginia Rapp or Rappé, however you want to pronounce it, Jake. I'm going to go with Rapp. I think that sounds cooler.
Okay.
At one point during the party, she starts complaining of stomach problems. Now, she was seen going into this one room with Fatty Arbuckle. What they did in that room, it's up for debate. She's screaming in pain, and they don't know what to do with her, and I think they're probably thinking that she's ruining the party, so they move her to another room. So for 3 days, they have her in another room. The party ends up is over at one point.
She's there for 3 days?
She's in another
my
room at this
God.
hotel, just having problems, not getting any better, and eventually she dies from having a ruptured bladder.
Jesus Christ.
Now, unfortunately, the tabloids get a hold of this, and there's a guy named William Randolph Hearst who owns a bunch of the different newspapers and a bunch of the fucking rags out there. Mm-hmm. And this is a sensational story in the making. And without even knowing what happened, like rumors start to fly, and it's that Fatty Arbuckle raped this woman and killed her.
Jesus Christ. That goes in the papers.
That goes in the papers.
Oh,
and
my God.
Whoa.
Before he could turn himself in, like everybody is aware of like this woman dying, and it's catching on like wildfire that he was responsible for her murder. On the light end, he just happened to be hosting a party where this woman had an unfortunate event. But, you know, on the other end, he could have committed this crime.
Did you say he turned himself in?
He ends up turning himself in.
For rape and murder.
Well, I mean, just to get ahead of it, like,
Yeah, because right now it's like
I'm innocent here.
Right, he has so much to lose that he's just like, I'm undoubtedly going to be proven innocent.
Yeah, it's not like he could hide.
Either, he's truly an innocent guy, or he thinks that like, okay,
standing behind a telephone pole.
Just a lampshade on his head.
Yeah, it's hard to run from the law at that time.
Somehow there's an orchestra pit right next to him that he falls into.
You guys want to see me somersault onto the witness stand? So yeah, I guess his thinking is like, all right, I didn't do this and I want to get this over with as quickly as possible. Or he's thinking that, okay, I'm too powerful for this to overcome me. So let's fucking do it and get it to the side.
Wow.
So he ends up, he does 3 weeks in jail. And his version of offense is that he walked in on this woman, Virginia Rapp, and she was hysterical. And she was tearing at her clothes and she was throwing up. And he says that he just thought she had too much to drink, which, you know, could possibly have happened. I don't know, Jake. Have you ever been in that condition?
No.
You haven't?
I'm a good boy.
What?
That's right. Never had a drop of alcohol.
That you didn't throw up all over your roommate's carpet.
That's right. Yeah, I've been violently ill before.
Now, this adds some more context to it. I told you that Maud Delmont was a scheming-ass madam bitch.
Yeah.
She sent telegrams to 2 separate attorneys in San Diego and Los Angeles, and she said, we have Roscoe Arbuckle in a hole here.
Whoa. So you think she's behind it?
One, I think it's very nice that she didn't call him fatty.
That is nice.
And 2, she says, we have a chance to make some money out of him. So it's conceivable that they concocted this whole thing.
Whoa.
This is matter of fact. This letter actually did happen, or this?
These telegrams were actually sent. Now, I don't know if, you know, he raped her and then she saw that as being opportunistic and saying like, okay, regardless of what happened, we're going to get some money out of him. Or if they concocted the whole thing and that was their plan
Like
all along.
Like the madam gave her something that fucked her stomach up kind of thing to ultimately kill her?
Well, during one of the trials, okay, so there's eventually 3 trials and they happen pretty quickly, right? So there's November of 1921 is the first one. January 1922 is the second one, and March of 1922 is the third trial. Now, at these trials, they have all kinds of people testifying on their behalf and against Fatty, and one of the doctors that testifies on Fatty's behalf says that Virginia did have bladder issues before, and this was just a culmination of all those separate bladder issues.
Okay. Because like what does even make, like, what would make a bladder rupture? I've heard of appendix burst.
Maybe like an untreated UTI, maybe?
Is that true?
I don't know.
I would say that.
I don't know how the
completely
pussy works,
untrue.
John.
I don't think the pussy and the bladder are connected.
We've covered
like
that.
The elbow and the arm are.
It's all in there.
But like, for that to happen, obviously, if somebody's barfing at a party where you're fucking drinking like it's prohibition, that lady just had too much. She'll get out of it. You know what I mean? You don't expect their fucking insides to actually be exploding. So it's like, if that's actually how she died, he has got nothing to do with that unless he drugged her or something. You know?
Yeah, I don't know. But
Rape, I guess, is up for debate.
But also, he's a massive guy for the time. Like by today's standards, he's just a big dude. But he's a massive guy by the time standards. And she's a small woman. And I think it's easy for people to believe that he could have crushed her during intercourse.
Oh, okay. Well, you
shit,
did not say that.
That's
Well, yeah, I said he was tried for rape and manslaughter.
well, yeah,
but you did like
crushing
literally her
inside.
like being crushed. Fucking yeah. You never mentioned that. So I didn't. My brain didn't go there. I'm a fucking dumb bitch.
Well, I
do
don't
need to get
I didn't
a
realize I had to
lawyer's stat.
explain sex to you two.
I need a lawyer's.
I thought those guys were always on the bottom. All right.
Well, listen, not when it broke. When the Tower of London fell, I was burning it down, if you know what I mean.
Jesus Christ.
All right, I'm so sorry to my beautiful
All
wife.
right, can somebody find out for my sake if the bladder is connected to the pussy somehow?
There isn't there never mind.
Jake, explain it.
I'm not doing it on my phone.
No.
That will if you give me your phone,
The
I'll look it up.
bladder goes through tubes into the urethra, which is part of the vagina.
Isn't there 2 little holes?
If there's 2 pussies,
I mean,
think-
you're not inferring or implying that the man's penis poked through to her bladder and
No.
ruptured it. That would be
no, I'm saying that if she had a urinary tract infection, perhaps.
okay. So you weren't off track with that.
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah, I don't fucking know.
He's
man.
saying he crushed her like a school bus in a junkyard. That's what he's saying. What happened to her bladder?
School bus.
Yeah, well, I watched it the other day. It's fine. Don't ask questions. I hate school.
You'd be a good school bus aide, Jake.
I know.
I've always felt that about you.
I'd be sitting right behind the driver every ride home on the bus, staring at all the kids. I'm watching you.
All right. So a doctor that Fatty has arguing his defense says that Virginia had a chronic bladder condition which caused this unfortunate event.
Okay.
The jury finds, all right, so 10 jurors vote for acquittal and 2 of them vote for guilt.
Whoa.
So now they got to have a retrial.
Hung jury.
Yep. Why are you smiling about this?
Are you really smiling?
Look at him.
No,
He
I'm not.
loves this shit.
This is the non-smile portion.
Yeah, he
of the
loves when we
episode.
get into the most fucked up
I'm so
aspects.
sorry.
And then he comes alive. I could see those wheels turning.
We gotta. You know what we should be able to do? We should be able to hold him in contempt if he's being inappropriate in the room.
Oh.
Should have a little gavel, and if he's in
Hit him with it.
contempt, we tie him up. We hit him. We tie him up. We hit him.
Damn it. I'd be open to that.
It doesn't matter. You don't have a say in this. We're
Well,
doing
no,
it.
I want to give him a say because it's only fair that we give him a gavel too. And Jake, you can hit with your gavel as well.
Thank you.
But he can't hold us in contempt.
Let him do what he wants, man.
All right.
I don't want to be
We're
totally
all judges.
restrictive of Jake.
Wait, listen. I have a lot of contentment. Contempt. I'm content.
All right, you're out of order. So the next trial happens within a couple months. Like, it's insane how quickly these trials happen, one right after the next. So it's from November to March. There's 3 separate trials. In the second trial, 2 people vote for acquittal, 10 vote for guilt.
Whoa.
So the prosecution's picking up some steam here.
Same lawyer for Fatty.
I don't know.
Okay.
Damn.
That guy's fucking up if it's a
I'll
different
tell
guy.
you what. Yeah, this hurry up offense method is not working.
But he is plowing through money, so I wouldn't be surprised if he had to scale back the defense fund.
Maybe, yeah. And I'm sure the
Public defender.
it was sensationalized at the time. So I bet they're like, oh yeah, get this, keep it going while it's
Yeah.
the story, you know?
Oh, no doubt. So March 1922 rolls around, and now his third trial happens, Jake. He's finally found not guilty. But he can't rest easy yet. 1 week after the trial ends, a gentleman by the name of Will Hayes, who's the head of the Motion Picture Producers and Distributors of America, they're trying to head off government intervention here because this is just painting Hollywood in the worst light possible.
Yeah.
So this guy, Will Hayes, who's hired, he was the Postmaster General. He was a politician from Indiana. He just comes across as somebody who presents as very wholesome and is very, upholding of morality. He's the head of this association. He's a little fella. He's 110 pounds. So imagine a little 110-pound man telling you that you're banned from Hollywood.
That fat
That's a
phobic piece of shit.
That's a motherfucking spinner right there, dude. Turn around, bitch. Come back. 540 dunk, McClung style.
There it is.
Yeah, so eventually that guy, he's partially responsible for something called the Hollywood Production Code, which is enacted in 1930, which predates the current rating system that we have. Like, that was a more severe version of that. Then eventually they settled upon the rating system.
Mm-hmm.
Where does Alec Baldwin fall in this rating system?
He's behind the gun. He's holding you at gunpoint, Jake, and telling you that if you don't...
Shut the fuck up. Please shut up.
That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he tells him that he's banned from Hollywood. Why would you blink at me like that, John? Don't you ever do that to me with those eyes.
He was trying to tell you. He was trying to give you a code.
I don't like that.
He was to hold your hand in the bathroom.
I don't like that.
I'll walk you to the bathroom. As long as you close your eyes. Close your eyes and give you a big surprise.
No, I'm not doing that.
You got to get in the shower with the shower running.
I do not.
You do.
I do not, man. And I'm not going to do it either.
You're gonna.
I'm not.
You will.
I won't. So this piece of shit code enforcement, it starts in 1934, and it lasts until 1968, which is when the current rating system is in place.
Okay.
So at that time, it's like they could fucking shut your production down for any kind of depiction of debauchery. And the whole time, this is just to keep out government oversight of Hollywood. Jake, what do you think they should allow in movies?
I mean, they've showed it all, right? There's nothing left.
Like what? I haven't seen it all.
Have you ever seen the movie Videodrome?
No.
Yeah.
Oh
I
my
have.
God. That movie, I saw that movie. I was too young, and I think I was a legal adult when I saw it.
Yeah, I saw it in college.
It fucked me up.
didn't
There's a
really
scene
see
where
it.
James Wood and his wife get off on having sex with each other's wounds. And they're showing it happen. And it's so fucked up. So, yeah, I think I've seen everything, Mike.
Yeah, that's a lot, Jake. I didn't expect that. Fortunately, though, for our friend Fatty Arbuckle, his ban isn't a lifetime ban. The ban only lasts for 8 months.
They revoked it.
They did, but there are lasting repercussions. The head of Paramount, which was a guy named Adolf Zucker, he doesn't want Fatty to partake in any more production at Paramount Studios. So that's a big blow.
Did they have to pay out his contract, I wonder? You said it was $1 million.
I bet they did, yeah. Unless there was some kind of morality clause written into that.
Oh, yeah, I could see that.
So he's still able to work as a director. They just assume that people don't want to see him. And there are a lot of people who don't want to see him because they believe that what he was accused of is actually what happened.
Yeah.
So he's hired as a director by Buster Keaton, and he's so difficult to work with that Buster Keaton had to fire him, even though he's a good friend.
Damn.
Because he's so bitter about not being able to do what he wants to do anymore, and he felt like he was wrong for it. So this is the time where he's directing movies as William B. Goodrich. Will be good. Isn't that funny?
That is so funny. Let's do ASMR from now on.
I would love that. What's that, where we put our butts together?
And we make a clap on the microphone.
Can we line all three of our butts together?
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
You'll need a bigger boat.
Well, we're going to need a bigger studio, that's for sure.
So in 1932, though, he's back on the come up, Jake.
Okay.
Warner Brothers hires him. They produce 3 short movies with him as the star. People really want to see him again.
As Fatty.
They're happy to see him as
Really?
Fatty Arbuckle. Yeah,
He came back.
it is. Yeah, in 1932, this happens, and then the 3 short films are so successful that Warner Brothers signs him for 8 more short films and 1 feature film. So he's really about to get his bread up again, Jake.
Yeah.
In June of 1933, he and his third wife, he was married a second time from 1925 to 1929, and his third wife came about in 1932, and she stayed with him until his death in 1933.
Oh, wow, he died right as soon as he got that feature film.
Right as he was getting his come up again, in June of 1933, he goes to Manhattan with his third wife, and he's on top of the world again.
And he's mugged on the train.
Yeah.
They shot him down off a building.
The bullet that actually hit John Lennon went through John Lennon and hit him.
Went through a black hole to bend time.
It did, yes. That's exactly what happened, John. But no, he had a heart attack at the age of 46. And he passed away of a broken heart. I always say that, but this time it's true.
Yep, his heart broke.
This is true. Mm-hmm. This is something very funny that I found out about Fatty Arbuckle. And I'm not talking about Fatty Arbuckle, the man. I'm talking about Fatty Arbuckle, the dog. All right, in 2017, in a suburb, what the fuck is the name of this place? It's like, not Temecula, but it's like Temelaire or something. Fuck. Danny, could you look up this town in California real quick? It's TEM something.
Miami.
It's not, and I got corrected on Tamiami. It's
really?
It's Tamiami, not Tamiami.
Which would have made the episode so much more fun to say.
Miami.
Tamiami the whole time?
I still don't understand the difference between that and Tamiami.
Well, it's the long and short I.
Okay, well, we'll do that. But anyway, this fucking dog was found in a field, and this dog was so fucking fat. When they found this animal, it was a mutt. It was 116 pounds.
Oh my God.
A small dog. It looks like a corgi.
Yeah.
So it definitely has corgi in it. And corgis aren't supposed to get that big, and they got those little ass legs too. This dog could not walk. This dog just ended up face down in the middle of this field. He was rescued, and when the organization that rescued him put out his pictures on the internet, Hollywood fell in love with him. And a prominent Hollywood lesbian actress came to his rescue.
Jane Lynch.
You got it, buddy.
Whoa.
Yeah. Imagine how relieved that dog was when they said, buddy, there's a Hollywood lesbian here to adopt you. And he's just like, oh my God, please don't let it be Ellen. Please don't let it be Ellen. Please don't let it be Ellen. They're like, no, it's Jane Lynch. Oh, thank fucking God. Jane Lynch saved him, and she gave him all the care that he needed, got him on a diet. The dog lost 66 pounds, Jake.
God damn.
Holy
Yeah.
crap.
Yeah. He lost 66 pounds. He looked great. Turns out he had hypothyroidism.
Okay. I didn't know dogs could get that.
They do.
Does he have a bunch of extra skin now? That's what I'm wondering.
No one knows where the dog came from. It was just lost.
No, it was just in a field.
Just Fatty Arbuckle, the dog, just taking a picture with his collar and then taking a picture with his collar out like this. That'd be good.
But yeah, the dog had a nice last 2 years, thanks to Jane Lynch.
And then she
That's
shot
beautiful.
But the dog's name was Fatty Arbuckle. Isn't it fucked up how animals are often named after their worst feature or the most traumatic thing they've experienced?
I guess that's my case.
it. Mike, did you have a
I named my dog Little
Jambonnet?
Mama after she was used as a breeding dog for the first 3 years of her life.
Mike, your
Yeah.
first dog was Rape, wasn't it?
Jake,
Jesus Christ.
unreal.
I'm sorry.
We made it this far.
I know. I'm sorry.
I mean, my God.
You guys bring out the best in me.
Is that true that your dog is named Little Mama because she was getting porked out?
And she started to have litters with not enough puppies to appease the overlords of this breedery, and they were going to they had a shotgun to her head, and then they said, Maggie, you have 2 hours to get here. It was a 5-hour drive.
Oh my God, John.
Hmm. She had to speed.
What are these people's names?
I don't know. They're like Ohio Amish people.
Yeah, so it's like a serious business.
Yeah, I mean
Dog's
that's
taking up a spot.
yeah, exactly. Not going to keep feeding this dog that doesn't give us the amount of puppies per litter that we require around here.
Yeah. They're
You don't know this shit happens?
I didn't know
They're
that.
just trying to keep the lights on, Mike. In their Amish home.
It surprises me because that's how I was conceived. My father had a shotgun to my mother's head.
You love painting a picture of your parents being intimate more than anybody else I've ever met in my life.
Wow, Mike, you truly are an explosive introvert.
Thank you. I'm exploding right now. All right, I'm back in. Y'all can't get nothing out of me.
Did Jane Lynch name that dog, or was it named before it got to her?
I don't know.
Fatty
Yeah,
Arbuckle.
I want to know, you bitch.
Apologize to her, not
I'm
me.
So sorry, Jane Lynch. Thank you for rescuing the dog. All right.
That's such a shame. Yeah, dogs that get rescued from fires named Smokey. Like, you don't think that's harmful for that animal to have to relive that every time his damn name is called?
Do you think it's impolite that I call her Little Mama?
Listen, you do what you want with your dogs, but
I think it's a nice gentle reminder. You got all these kids, Little Mama. You never get to see.
Mike, what do you think they would have named the dog that went to space and didn't survive in the 60s? They sent a dog up first.
Oh no.
And then
Did I know about this before, Jake?
I don't know.
It might be news to me, but I have the answer.
No, wait, I think we might have heard about this during Travis, the
Yeah.
chimp episode. What would you have called him?
Oh, I was trying to lay you up there. I have nothing.
Pluto.
Oh.
Dog that dies in space.
I probably would have gone with Lance Armstrong.
Well, he died 30 years before his prominence rose. So,
The dog or the astronaut?
who's the astronaut?
I think we're both in space right now.
I'm
You said
so
Lance
sorry.
Armstrong, who was a bicyclist. Cliff.
All right, well, who did I mean?
Neil.
All right, well, I'm assuming the dog only had one testicle, so my comparison still stands.
Yeah, they did a botched neuter on him. They let him keep one.
One small dog testicle.
One giant cleanup on aisle 5.
Jake, where is that dunce cap?
Yeah, I think you might be sitting on it, buddy.
Damn, when I said Lance Armstrong, I was so close to doing this. I thought I nailed it.
Dude, I'm sitting here
I
nodding.
didn't think of Neil for a second. I was like, why? What's that got to do with?
Man. Yeah, fuck it. Name the dog Lance. I don't give a fuck. Put him down next time, man. Blow his head off.
I'm going to go with Pluto on this.
That's rough. Do you think they often manipulate people into getting animals by doing shit like that?
Like sending them to space?
No, by threatening them with violence.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that is the biggest rescue thing. You know what I mean? Like, you're not rescuing dogs off the fucking street. You're rescuing them from these breeders that are also the suppliers of the true breed. You know what I mean? Like the purebred that people pay fucking $1,600 for a purebred dog from these awful people who are not taking proper care of the dogs, from what I hear.
That's how we had that puppy a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
It was rescued from a breeder.
Bad Amish.
I think so, yeah.
Oh my god.
Had until the train came. Sorry.
Man, I didn't really think the Amish were like that. It makes me so angry, man. I want to fucking churn these
Back to
fists.
Shady Maple.
Yeah, I'll fucking flip those tables over. You want to fucking erect a barn? I'll bring up all my boys. I'll tear that fucking thing down.
Shady Maple's probably responsible for at least 100,000 people in this area looking the other way when it comes to dog mistreatment.
They're the first to sell Vic jerseys. Man.
Damn, Jake.
Then seriously though, like that is the hard sell for kill shelters. Is like that's their President's Day sale. Is just like we're gonna kill this dog now.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh god, I forgot to add this. This was so funny. So, Fatty Arbuckle, even though he was separated from his wife when this wild Labor Day sex party happened, his first wife, still stood by him. She was with him during court through all 3 trials.
Wow.
And on top of this, she was spreading rumors about the alleged victim. Some very funny rumors.
She was eating fucking like corn dogs that day or something.
She said that Virginia Rapp was so riddled with venereal disease and spread it throughout Keystone Studios that they had to fumigate the studios.
Jesus Christ, man.
Whoa.
Which is exactly what you want your wife to do.
Yeah, that's a ride or die
Yeah,
right
that's hard to come by.
I wonder if she got an in memoriam during the Oscars.
She should have.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you want your wife to do, to disparage the name of the deceased who's suing you.
Well, it's funny you bring that up, John, because in the first 2 trials, that's one thing that Fatty said he did not want to do, was to disparage the name of the deceased.
Right.
Because I think the natural inclination for his lawyers was to go after her character.
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't want to do that. He felt as though the evidence would stand on its own.
Right.
But by the 3rd trial,
That's
they
the
started calling in people that knew her, and they spoke ill of her character.
Ooh.
He tried. He tried twice. It sounds like,
Yeah, you got to pull out the heavy artillery, I guess.
or go to fucking jail and have your name besmirched for all of eternity.
Mm-hmm. Imagine.
I like to think that he didn't do it. I hope that was not the case.
Yeah.
I hope that woman just died of
Pussy
natural
stuff.
causes, whatever.
Whoa,
And
just
news
like
to
his
me
mom.
that you can get a UTI that's so bad that it makes your insides explode. I never knew that, Dr. Mike.
You got to treat those things, man.
That's
You gotta treat yourself.
You got to wash your hands before you treat yourself. Man.
that's a whole business though. Like especially because you said at the
UTI?
time,
Gynecology.
It's a racket.
that's a medical profession. No, I'm saying like you said that he had one of the highest paying careers in all of history.
He's the first $1 million Hollywood man.
Isn't there a ton of people who are like insurance chasers and like people who like track down celebrities to kind of put them in a predicament to try to like settle up?
Well, I've read that that's what that woman Maud Delmont did, which she would hunt down people that were in positions of authority or
Yeah.
positions of esteem or positions of wealth and shake them down.
What other positions were they in?
Mostly doggy style. Some reverse cowgirl.
Yeah,
Some reverse welder.
that's what I need for my bed.
Some upside down dog breeder. Y'all don't know about that, though.
I actually saw how a sex swing is used for the first time. By the way, you just said that, not the dog breeding thing,
I
but
thought it smelled in here.
Jake, where the fuck did you see this?
it was on TikTok.
No, it
or,
wasn't.
or like Instagram Reels or whatever. But it was originally a TikTok.
It was on damn
Yeah, dude, a
TikTok.
girl had it wrapped around her door, and she was showing me how to use. I never knew how to use one.
Is it like stirrups?
I don't want to get in one. I just want to clarify. I look like the bee girl in the Blind Melon video.
I'm going to put you in one. I'm going to do an underdog
What's an underdog?
where I push you so high that I can come under you.
COME or CUM?
Yeah, I'm
John.
a little nervous.
What? It's a sex swing, Mike. Are you coming or not?
I didn't realize it puts all the work on the person in the swing.
What do you have to do, though?
Man.
I don't
How do
have
you
to
gain
credit it.
inertia from that?
So
You know?
because what they do is they climb up, like you know those old Batman movies where they're climbing up the side of the
They're
building.
repelling, yeah.
They're repelling from the door, so they just push out and then they fall back in. And the girl was showing all the different positions. I was
So it's
like,
got to be like up against something your feet can make contact with. for
Yeah.
it to be ideal.
Yeah.
I don't think so, dude.
And there's got to
No?
be multiple positions you can go in, right? She
This
showed
is how
you
this
multiple
lady had
things.
it. Yeah, she did.
Yeah. Which one made your
Flip it over.
penis the hardest?
Probably the one where she went like belly down, like butt up, and like the legs were like out like that, you know, like that emoji.
Where were the ragers?
This is what the Chinese are doing to our brains.
They were underneath.
The ragers were down
Yeah, the Rangers were down, swinging.
like some wind chimes.
Oh yeah. Bung. Because they're so big.
I think that's the best part about having sex with an older woman who's got some miles on her. Is those titties sag to a point where they start chiming.
Yeah, it turned into an applause break.
Jake, I didn't know that, and I wish you didn't tell me.
About the swing? I'll get you one.
Thank you, buddy.
I want you to forward me the video.
I'll find it.
I'm glad you told me. And describe the woman's outfit, please.
She was wearing yoga pants.
And Mike, close your eyes.
Yoga pants. I think it was like a gray top or an orange or a gray top or a purple top. Can't
Exposed midriff.
remember. Like slightly. Yeah.
You know what? A little goes a long way.
Had her hair in a ponytail, dark hair. You know, I know how you like your dark hair, dark
My
hairs.
dark hair ponytails, yes. Ever since the show Dark Angel
Yes,
with
dark
Jessica
angel.
Alba.
What is Dark Angel?
Jessica Alba's breakout television show from 2001.
Oh, damn, I didn't know that.
No?
I thought that was just something you said to the ladies at the water park. Like, damn, I know you ain't trying to go down the slide by yourself, you Dark Angel. And then she's like, excuse you. I was like, let me stop playing, girl.
And say, okay, I will go before you.
Clear.
Dude, the first time I went down the slide in Universal, realizing that I didn't have to do this motion that they had on the poster, that the lifeguard obviously does not give a shit about anybody.
Yeah.
I was like, am I good? Just thumbs up for no one to take a picture of me. Just enjoying thumbs up on my own. How many times do you think I went down that water slide?
7.
How many times do you think I went down the water slide?
I'm guessing upwards of 30.
Yes, that is much closer.
Wow.
You couldn't keep me off that thing.
I know. Every
I
time
went up a couple times.
Listen, every time I looked up, I was busy enjoying the sunshine. I was happy to relax.
And I'd come over soaking wet, slapping water
every
everywhere.
day I'd hear it, like every fucking 5 minutes I'd hear it fucking smacking on the pavement, and this fucking lard ass wandering over and like wringing out his fucking ears. So it's like, I want you to have fun, but at the same time, I'm trying to enjoy my rays, man. Just
All right, I tried to
quiet
set up
about it.
far away from you. I mean, there was DJ music blaring the whole time.
Yeah.
yeah, and it was putting me to sleep. That's how I sleep, man. I blast Skrillex.
Yeah, your white noise machine setting is rave.
I'm sorry I woke you.
Yeah. Some people take melatonin to go to bed. I take Molly.
There's a little sandstorm. Off to Sleepy Town.
Man, that was fun. Yeah, I would. I just don't know with Fatty.
Yeah, I never knew this. This is all new information. Never knew he had an asterisk on his career, on his life, on his time on Earth. But I don't know. I just don't know. There's no way to tell.
Yeah, but I mean, at the very least, we can all, take solace in the fact that he was dehumanized throughout his life. All for having the audacity to be a little fat butterball baby.
Little fat butterball baby boy bitch.
Are you calling me that or him that?
Him.
Why am I
Okay.
licking my lips when you...
Were you guys big babies?
No.
I don't think particularly, no.
I was like really skinny as a kid.
What?
Like rail thin.
Damn.
And then I discovered Oreos. And there was no security guard at the Oreo jar. So then sleeve after sleeve, I put it back until everything hurts. And then here I am today. Yeah. Never look back.
You weren't a big boy, John?
I'm at my peak now. I'm peaking currently.
You pull it off well, though.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true. Facebook memories leads me to believe otherwise.
You did look very dapper at one point. But I don't think that it's not a slight toward you that you look so differently now, where I think like maybe your vibe has changed and like you found like the new version of yourself.
I think so.
You hear this? He's saying like, I fell in love with this John, but you're not this John anymore.
No, I love
No.
this, John.
Yeah,
No, I think
best.
I'm a much more likable John with an extra 40 lbs.
And here's the thing.
I used to wear fucking like dress shirts and
I know.
ties.
Yeah, I remember.
That guy sucked, dude.
It's like, who's this?
I don't know.
This guy kind of sucks too.
No,
Every guy
stop
sucks.
it. Don't do that to
No,
yourself.
dude,
Fuck, I'm falling into a pit.
Listen,
Fuck.
stop. You're
I'm
like
excited for the next version.
Yeah, what are you
To
going
be
to
honest with you, like,
He's gonna
Hot
be-
Topic?
He's gonna be fucking barrel chested and
Whoa.
probably same clothes, but way more athletic,
Yeah.
dude. I'm about to try out for the Phillies this year.
You're gonna shed this John Locke phase that you're in.
What's that mean?
Is that that's a
Lost reference or
Yeah.
philosophy?
Not a founding father? Was he a founding father? I don't know.
John Locke.
Yeah,
He's a philosopher.
philosopher. Yeah, philosophizes these nuts.
I didn't do anything.
I'm so
you guys, I didn't touch
I'm
him.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Damn, Jack, I love when you go hard like that.
Listen, I'm a new man. Broke a bed and look at this confidence.
I know, man.
What's the story with the bed? I missed the beginning. What are you going to do with the bed? Are you fixing it? Are you having Danny's guy fix it?
I should have hire your guy. And then he can hold the camera. I did attempt to fix. It broke again.
Oh,
And then I attempted to fix again, and it is working. But we're searching a backup plan.
There is smoke.
So, yeah, it'll be good.
well, I hope you figure it out. Does it have 4 legs or is it all on the ground?
No, we should have went all on the ground, but it's 4 legs, and then it has what they call platforms, but they're wood platforms. They're not metal platforms.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I prefer something that can't melt steel beams.
well, Jake, I'm MIG weld certified. If you need me
Whoa.
to hop over there,
All right,
I can't TIG weld, but you know.
I'm gonna hit you up.
It is tough though, because when you go to buy a new bed, you can only lay in it for a second and be like, oh yeah, this is great. Like you can't just
Oh.
wail on your wife
Are you kidding
in the
me?
showroom.
Not the mattress. It's the bed that holds the mattress.
I'm gonna,
Well, are mattresses on the floor at the goddamn mattress store, or are they attached to a goddamn frame?
I think they're all on like a basic.
I don't know about that. Jack.
dude, I'm gonna do a Jimmy Snuka.
Do you want to go to Raymore and Flanagan with me and test out these beds?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll see who's right.
That's a guy that knows to say yes, even though he'll get another pie in the face no matter what he says. But in the back of his head, he thinks there's a little spark of a chance.
What if we went to
that if he-
Raymore and
that if he
Flanagan
does what
together?
he says, it will appease him, and I won't get another pie in the face. It's gonna take me a while to close my eyes around you for a little bit.
What if you thought that you were doing everything right and going with me to Raymore and Flanagan, letting me dry hump you from behind on the bed, then as soon as you turned around, I hit you with another pie?
And you were live on Instagram at the time.
I was live on The Rock's Instagram. He just happened
Rock's
to
there?
Yeah, he was there shopping, and I told him about the bit, and he was on board with it. So now,
Oh, God.
If The Rock's there, thank God.
Mm-hmm.
If it's you're following, I'm gonna be not as happy.
oh man,
The Rock could change everything with one cream pie. Does The Rock have kids? He must.
I don't know, man. Honestly,
Yeah, he has a daughter.
Just one kid.
According to his Instagram, he at least only cares about.
Yeah, he only posts about one.
I thought it was funny this weekend how people started bringing up how Karl Malone impregnated a 13-year-old, and he's like, "Come on, man, these are private affairs." Like,
That's
you
what
guys-
his response was.
Yeah, he's like, "You guys need to let it go."
That information just came out about.
No, it's been out for a while, but it resurfaced because the NBA used him as like the figurehead for the NBA All-Star Weekend. John Stockton is like a conspiracy guy now, said they weren't going to bring him out, but you know that Karl Malone impregnated a fucking child when he was 20. So why would you have the audacity to fucking bring him out and parade him around?
That's crazy. So was that known throughout his career? Did that?
I think it was known, but not like it is now, because I think he played in an era where they just wanted to paint these guys as superheroes.
He was 80s, 90s, right?
I would say into the 2000s. So he went to the finals. Was that 94 against the Bulls.
See the mailman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the mailman was making some unwanted deliveries, Jake. Oh, boy. They should have fucking returned his ass to sender.
I guess that's why they created Amazon Prime.
Mm-hmm. But I would say late 80s into early 2000s.
Because they're older. Sorry, Danny's shaking his head at me. Because they're older, everyone. Because they're older.
I didn't understand the joke in the first place, and I refused to try to.
I'm just smiling.
You're just doing your impression of the Amazon app icon.
Yeah. I am a simple man, and not in the Leonard Skinner meaning. I got marbles right a little bit. What are you sucking on?
Blue Riz.
An Elf bar?
Yeah. The flavor's Blue Riz, though.
What does that mean?
Means I'm a fucking Riz Lord, bro. You're a Riz Lord beast, aren't you?
No.
Yeah, Riz beast, dude.
I'm not a Riz Beast,
You
baby.
must.
I'm a one lady man.
That doesn't mean you can't spit game, dude.
Why would I spit game to a lady when I got plenty of pussy at home?
Get a discount at Wawa. Get a free sandwich.
You holler at the counter, ladies?
If it's an old black lady and she compliments my eyes, I'm not gonna not take a discount.
Jake, I know you ham it up for ladies at counters.
Yeah, I'm pretty guilty of that.
Mm-hmm.
Usually I just walk up with my scrotum already hanging.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let me get change out of my coin purse.
Yeah, his fucking quarter dispenser is placed right next to his fucking bird. Is that $1.25? Let me see what I got right here. Click, 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 click.
Oh my god, it's covered in smegma. And
That's
he's
why you can't.
circumcised.
That's why you can't work at the arcade.
Slimy coins keep breaking all the machines.
Oh, that's a great lyric, Jake.
It's a Rage Against the Machine lyric.
Yeah. Some of those that ruin pinball machines are the same that break beds. Ah!
Man, I can't believe you were fucking smashing so hard.
It was pretty nuts.
You broke your marital bed. After how long have you had that bed?
Since
How many moves has that bed made?
none. It was installed
New for this
there.
home?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a race car bed.
The wheels fell off.
It's in the shop right now. Both Jake and the mechanic are wiping off their hands.
His wife asking for a sheet. Why'd you let your mechanic in the room with your naked wife
Hey,
in this bit?
watch your fucking mouth, you fucking...
Keep going, Jake.
Get him. Slit your fucking throat.
He was way out of line for that, Jake.
Spread
Let
the
him have it.
fucking- Spread the fucking guts all over Charcoal Pit in Delaware.
Yes. Oh, no. Get him,
They'll be
Jake.
serving Del Calo fucking poppers.
Nuggets.
Yeah.
I was gonna say dinosaur nugget.
I would make nuggets out of you.
Did I find your line? Did I just find your line?
No, I don't think so.
All right. Okay, you can go further. Spreading my
Yeah,
guts all over
Try it again.
202.
You want to find my line?
Absolutely not. Absolutely fucking not. I want to go anywhere near it.
It's a shame.
Is it?
I've been waiting for you to cross my line.
Should I?
I don't think I have one. I truly don't.
No, I mean,
I don't think there's anything you could say about me or the people I care about that could really...
there's got to be something, right? Everybody has to have some kind of line.
I don't know.
All those things you say
I don't
about my
know.
mother and her privates, they do cross the line frequently, and I'm talking my line. But what I mean,
But I have fun,
What am I
though.
going to do? You're having fun, and you know what I mean. It's what am I going to say something and then get hit with a pie in the face? Oh wait, I say nothing, and it still happens.
Well, if I ever do cross boundaries that you don't want me to cross, just tell me, and I'll keep crossing them.
Yeah, exactly. Roger that, friend.
All right. Well, I love you, and I want you to feel safe in my company.
All right, well, stop throwing things in my face and closing my eyes. No, I feel safe.
All right, good.
That was a fun bit.
Thank you.
Something that never happened to me.
Yeah.
That, in my mind, there's no outfit I would have had to buy a painter's smock in preparation.
Yeah.
But somehow, you kept that whipped cream centered on my face and just a little bit on.
I know. I was really impressed with myself as well, John.
And it tasted delicious.
It looked good. It's still in there. I mean, you could have more if you want.
I've been looking at it congeal for the last hour and a half.
What's that, Italian?
That would be a congealing. And knowing the whole time that Jake was watching, and that, slowly the realization that the same thing was not going to happen to him.
I had no idea. I thought it was coming. He told me I had something coming.
Mm-hmm. He did tell you that.
When he's doing it, you watch the video back. I have no idea what's about to happen.
What do you mean? You saw him bring out a fucking whipped cream pie.
I thought maybe it'd open your face and it'd scare you. But he went right in. Before I could even process and say, John, look out!
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, you didn't say anything.
I did it internally.
I mean, you're not allowed to say anything. You're trapped in the same cage that Mike has me trapped in.
Yeah. Terrifying.
The cage of his fucking mind.
Please send help.
Please send forks for this delicious cream pie.
Oh, that would be nice. Damn, I wish I brought fucking spoons. What a dickhead I am. You guys want to promote anything before we go?
Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Johnny Delco. And hopefully come out to see me at a live show sometime soon.
And that's JONNY.
JONNY.
DELCO.
I did a show this weekend where it was a bunch of bands that I opened up for. And every single one of them thought my name was Johnny Delco.
Oh, that's cool.
So just walking by, people were like, Johnny Delco.
That is cool.
It is cool. It's got a great ring to it, which is why I made it my thing. But on the poster, it said comedy by Johnny Delco. Everybody in the crowd was like, Johnny Delco. Pretty funny. I think I might have gone a lot further in my career if I would have just started with that name.
Start now, man.
All right, follow me at John Delcalo and call me call me Johnny Delco on the street.
Jacob?
Nothing. Not a single thing. That's a lie. I'll be in Alaska. You don't want to know why. So if you're up there and you're in Anchorage, I got to go where the comedy is, and that's Alaska.
If you got wolves, lock them up.
If you have wolves as pets, that is illegal.
Gonna go finally meet my dad. He lives in the mountains.
Oh,
Yeah. Very excited.
that's very sweet.
You got to go. I met your dad on Shakedown Street last year, man. You don't got to go that far.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, check out Dad Meet. Tim and I do that together. We have a blast doing it. I'm very fortunate to do Little Snickers with you guys. I really love doing this every week. And then also check out my new book, On Perks. You can buy it at onperks.com. That's ONPERCS.com. On top of that, look at this fucking jersey I'm wearing.
Beautiful. Incredible. Cannot believe it's such good quality.
Wait till you see the back of this fucking thing.
Oh, damn. What are
There's
they
a
going to
back?
say on the back of that damn fucking jersey right there? Oh, my God.
Man.
Front to back, the jersey reads Percocet 30, and it has an old school 90s Sixers logo.
The drip.
Now get this. This isn't just cool for me. I'm going to give this jersey away. To
Oh, that's nice that you wore it on your naked body first.
Now, here's the deal. I did buy multiples of this.
Okay.
So you could either have this one, if you get picked, if your order number gets picked, you could have this one that I'm wearing, which I'm going to have everyone who narrated the audiobook sign. Or you could have a fresh one out of the package. You won't hurt my feelings if you say, I don't want that fucking disgusting thing within a mile of my mailbox.
I'm betting they want a little bit of chest hair with their jersey.
That's what I'm thinking, buddy. No, but for real.
A little bit of your DNA for the old...
Ooh, I don't like the way you said that, brother. But what I'm going to do is, I had Ben Butterly, Tim's very cool son who helps us out on Dad Meet, pick the winner of the baseball bat that I just gave away. And I'm going to have somebody else pick the winner of this, which will have the autograph of everybody who narrated the On Perks audiobook, including Butterly, McCusker, McKeever, the whole gang. So
It's a beautiful prize.
It is. I love it, and it feels great too. Like you could wear this
looks
fucking thing.
Awesome.
It is. It
The
feels
quality
great.
is so much better than I thought it was going to be.
I love the way this fucking thing is.
It's
but
like classics champion style mesh.
Yeah.
And it's actually embroidered. Which
it's
is like,
super comfortable.
I'm seeing you. I'm like, is he coming off the bench right now? Is he? He's about to start dunking.
I'm going to start dunking in your bed, Jake. But yeah, I am giving this away to somebody who ordered on Perks between the very first day that I had it on sale and March 31st. So if you haven't ordered, you can order now and be eligible. I'm going to pick a random winner. I'll probably do it on the live stream or something like that. And yeah, I'm going to keep giving fun shit away. And yeah, this is just a very fun thing to wear. I like it a lot. I put it on to show it off on Dad Meat, but I kept it on all fucking day because I just like the way it feels.
I'm going to order one.
They're great, yeah.
Even if it doesn't say Perk on it, it looks like such a comfortable jersey.
Yeah, they have it in this Wigger blue. They have it in white and they have it in black, and I got all three colors.
I'm gonna buy it in a design that I feel comfortable walking around outside in.
Okay.
I'm not as brazen as you with my fashion, which might sound hard to believe, given what I'm wearing at the current moment. But were you the kind of guy that was walking around wearing fucking shirts that said "fuck you, pussy" and that kind of shit?
I did. I went through a what? It wasn't No Fear. What was the other one? It was called Cojones. There was
like a B tier
I had
Big Johnson.
no idea.
There was a knockoff of No Fear called Cojones, and it had the same kind of sayings. It's like, if you can't run with the big dogs, then go to the fucking pound.
That just sounds like big dogs.
It's not a big dogs. It was for regular dogs, Jake.
I think I have that in
And I had the Cojones one, but then I also had one that was very vulgar, which was a dirty menu from a Chinese restaurant.
Cream of some young guy.
That was on there. Yeah.
Nice.
Some other things I wouldn't repeat in good company.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I had that one too. I was being a bad boy. I was probably 13 or 14 when I got it.
And look at you now.
I know.
Still going outside and making people's kids uncomfortable.
Still at it, baby.
Mommy, who are the Poke Thoughties?
They're the team that drafted your father. Maybe we should do an outreach mission and give a bunch of these away to some unfortunates.
Okay.
You heard me.
Yeah, I did. You're such a kind giving man.
I know. I tell myself that every day in the mirror.
If in an ideal situation, who is the unfortunate individual that receives the Percocet jersey?
I would say any woman who slept with me. We could start with them.
All right, you're gonna have to order 2 more jerseys then. Well,
Can prostitutes accept gifts?
They can and they will, Jake. You might have to pay them for the girlfriend experience first, and then they'll gladly accept your gift.
will they act like they like the gift, but
Yeah.
clearly something's wrong with it?
You ask for it back at the end, they don't give it back.
Yeah, so go to onperks.com, order my new book. Thank you to those of you that have ordered it. It means a lot to me, and if you get it, I promise you're going to enjoy it. There's the audiobook version, there's the print version, there's an ebook version. I might even scratch the words of this book into the side of a cave if that's what you want.
That would be a nice way for you to deface a national park.
I'll do anything for money.
Ooh. When we go back out to LA.
Oh my God. I don't think
Spot
I've
Ranch.
ever had a man make eye contact with me and with nothing but seriousness say, I'd do anything for money. Jesus Christ, that made me feel weird.
Brother, I would suck the quarters out of your pocket if you told me I could keep them.
Jesus, Mike. How many quarters are we talking?
Enough to choke me. Enough to choke John.
God damn. Wild card.
You know I'm going to get you.
All right, this ended 5 minutes ago.
Okay. All right. We had a blast with you guys. If you're watching on Patreon, thank you for becoming a patron. If you're not a patron yet, you can go to Patreon. If you're a real patriot, you can go to patreon.com/Little Stinkers. That's LILSTINKERS. We got all kinds of good shit lined up. You get episodes early. You get extra episodes. We're doing live AMAs. We're doing our first movie watch along.
Yeah.
I can't wait for that. We're going to post that soon. We're watching Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. We're doing book reviews again soon. We're doing Little Billy's Letters. So if you haven't got your copy of that, pick it up on Amazon right now. It's written by a guy named Bill Gearhart. But we're doing all that on the Patreon. Join us there. It's $4 a month or $40 for the entire year. It's the most direct way to support us. And aside from supporting us financially, it also makes us hard. So if you have any interest in doing that, and then also sometimes I get pretty soft, so you can make me soft as well. So either way, whatever you want to do, I would please just pay us.
Like he'll do anything with his penis for money.
Yeah, I will. But
And
yeah,
if you are a patriot out there, please subscribe to Truth Social.
do that as well. Well, patreon.com/Little Snickers. We appreciate you guys and can't thank you enough. Thank you for making this fun. And Jake, when are you going to show your penis on Patreon?
Oh man, it's coming. It's
Oh, I had an idea the other day.
What was it?
Real quick. When we do hit 2,000, we have to make this an actual tier
Okay.
for our Patreon. To 2,000, Jake's going back in the pit.
Yeah.
And he's not getting out of the pit until we have 2,050 patrons.
Fuck that.
We're going to have it on live.
Fuck
We're
that.
going to live it, and he's not allowed out.
I love it. Yeah.
All right.
Jake,
It's not up to you.
what do you think, brother?
You know how many people, when we get up to like 2,049, how many people will unsub? Just,
That would be very
Yeah,
funny.
246.
We got to throw in food for you.
oh my God. And thanks to everyone who sent me the video of that lady getting stuck
That's what gave me the idea.
every fucking day. I appreciate it. Thanks for thinking of me and reaching out. I must have received it 2,000 times, including from my wife, which is great.
Be honest. Are you still worried about that? Do you have nightmares about that incident?
I went back and I was feeling confident. It's because I took my kid back. I'm not going to like deprive him of going back. And I was like, yeah, maybe I'll do it now and just see if I can. And I was like, no way. There's still no way. And this is after months and months of working out.
Jake had to be rescued from a foam pit about 2 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah. Changed my whole life.
He was on the news and everything.
It shut me down. I was going places and it just took me out. Now I'm just a hermit.
Was there a part of you that thought you weren't going to make it out?
Every single part. Yeah. The moment I jumped in, I was like, oh God, no. Like I just knew there was no, like I said, like there's no stairs. There's nothing to assist you.
I assume it's going to be more difficult than I would ever think to get out of that for myself.
It is tough.
Yeah.
It's tougher than you would think.
I bet you can't get out of the foam pit.
Yeah, I have no upper body strength, so it's not far out of the realm.
It's not a dig on you. It's just it's
I know.
grossly underestimated.
Yeah.
You saw that lady how she disappeared in that foam.
I mean, just getting out of the pool in Orlando was tough, and there's fucking water supporting your weight.
Yeah. Yeah.
So with foam trying to bring me back down.
Yeah. Oh shit, that's a good. I should be going to the fucking Y. And
Why, do they have a foam pit now?
no, but I should be practicing on the edge of the pool. I had never even fucking thought to do that.
Yeah.
God damn.
I'll take you, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, I go to the Y.
Are you okay with me wearing a one piece?
I would insist on it.
All right. Bikini season.
It's a date.
All right, let's do it, baby.
Love
All
you
right.
guys.
Love you guys too. And thank you guys for watching. And we will see you next time.
Bye.
Later.